Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Hipflippinmamma. Having a live workout. Live workout. Ooh, wouldn't that be the thing? A live working hangout with Todd, the flippin' hustler. Say hey, Todd.
Hey, Todd. How you guys doing?
If you are not subbed to Todd, you need to be subbed to Todd, the flippin' hustler. You can take that if you need to.
Nah, it's okay. If I don't recognize the number, I don't answer it.
Got ya. So what are you going to be working on?
Just knocking out pictures of what the first thing I grab. I got all my rock and roll T-shirts done yesterday and
Nice.
got them listed. Yeah, it took me longer than I wanted to, but I had to iron them and whatnot.
Why don't you get a steamer? It's much faster.
Yeah, I know, huh? Okay, I'm trying to open up a chat here. You know what? Maybe I'll just do it here.
Yep, I've got to open up a chat as well.
I just listened to about 30 minutes of the Rocky theme song. That's what I listen to every day before I go live, before I get ready
Did
to
you
go on.
really?
I listen to that dun 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 dun, dun and it's a 1 hour loop, so it just plays over and over and over. It's awesome.
I love that song.
That's how I get pumped up, man.
Flying high now.
And then I make my own words for it. I'm like, "There's fans waiting for you."
Oh, that's cute.
I'm like, oh, turn down. Okay, let's move some stuff around.
I'm working on something really quick.
All right, I'm gonna say hi to a bunch of people. Walter Smeed, thanks for being here. Landshark Picker, Craig, what's up, buddy? Valerie, good morning. Joanna Parrish, good morning, good morning. Kim Cree 120, I prayed for your mom while I was off air. I said a prayer.
Yep.
Landshark Picker, Donna, hey, Donna, how you doing? NASCAR man, Derek, what's up? What's up, buddy? What's up, everybody? Pick your chick. All right. Well, I'm just gonna start because this is a working hangout, right?
This is a working hangout. Absolutely. You know what, Todd?
What's up?
It was 4 years ago today. 4 years ago today that Kalamazoo had its first earthquake.
Really?
Yes, and it was a big one.
Huh.
I mean, I heard, well, it was big for us. I heard an explosion. I was in this house, boom. And Clay, I remember Clay was living here at the time. And the first thing I thought was, I got up, and then Clay came out of his room, which is my office now. We went outside because the first thing I thought was the meth house blew up across the street. Beautiful neighborhood, beautiful homes, and there's a meth house across the street. True story. True story. But anyway, and so I thought it blew up. So I went on to go, no, it doesn't look like it blew up. Clay and I kind of walked around, and I called 911, and the dispatcher said, just like this, I'm not kidding you, 911, are you calling about the earthquake? And I went, is that what that was? Is anybody hurt? No, we're fine. Click.
Wow.
Because they didn't know who'd been hurt and who hadn't been hurt.
That's crazy.
So they weren't tying up the phones or anything. Yeah.
So was anybody hurt ever?
There were some people hurt, but nobody was killed or anything. It just like the whole house shook and pictures were falling off the walls and yeah.
Yeah, that was one of those. This is Elizabeth moments.
Well, it's one of those things where Clay put on his message. I can cross earthquake, survived earthquake off my bucket list.
Crazy. What does your coffee cup say?
Do what you love.
Oh, cool. I'm doing it. Here I am.
Do what you love. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us again.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello and how are you? Good morning to you. I'm sure glad you're here. I'm glad you're here with us. I'm so glad you're here, not sleeping. I don't know. It sounded good.
So I'm going to be double checking stuff to see if it's still listed. And these really cool Wranglers have fallen off. I wonder why they didn't sell. They fell off.
And they do that. eBay will do that if it's a stale listing.
And these are freaking cool. Look at that.
Hang on. Let me go to. Okay, show me.
There you go. Can you see it? Check it out.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, they're like workwear, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, just you're gonna have to do the listing all over again. Hope you have the picture still.
No, I'm gonna take new pictures, which is probably fine because I've got a whole new setup and whatnot since I took it last. So
Yep, I've got several pairs of jeans I need to do that with Todd that fell off. So I'm with you.
I noticed that happened with several of my brassieres. It's happened with a lot of stuff. So I'm going back and seeing what I've got going on. Oh, hey guys, guess what? I've got something in my pocket here for you. Let me see what it is. This is for you, confetti.
Confetti, confetti, confetti.
Oh. Try to move this. That works.
All right. Let me finish this little project and then I'll start paying attention. Sorry, guys.
Pay attention to me, man. All right. That. Open this. Close this. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man, I'm going through my Facebook memories, copying pictures, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 7 years ago today that Junior Seau killed himself.
Ah, man, that dude was awesome.
I know. He played for the Dolphins. My Facebook memories,
He
copying. Played for other teams too, but 7 years ago.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm totally pulling a rookie move here, people.
Hey, Kimmie.
Hold on 1 second. Let me turn off
He
the sound. Okay, sorry. Rookie move.
Hi, Kimmie.
Hi, Kelly.
Okay, I'm done copying pictures on Facebook now.
Is that the king of confetti I see?
You missed the
Yes, it is. I have some here for you, Kimberly. Are you ready? I got something for you. Here, it's in my other pocket. Confetti.
Todd, you're so funny.
Tell me about it.
I hate when you hit mute on your YouTube so you can see the chat and then it doesn't mute, so you hit it again and then it was muted and it unmutes. I hate that. Yeah. What are you going to be working on today, Kimmie? I've got to wrap up 3 packages.
Nice. I have one that I was about to write a thank you note for, and then I'm actually going to go through a couple containers because just like I heard Todd saying, I think there's a few things that have dropped off, so I'm going to double check on that.
Well, I usually do inventory about once a month. I haven't done it in like 3 months now, but last time I did it, I lost 10 items because they dropped off and they were all jeans.
Yeah.
Hey, Walter, Craig, land shark picker, my favorite land shark picker, etc. Emporium, aka Valerie. Good morning to you. I don't think that I've seen you in the chat before, so welcome. I hope you're subscribed. Joanna, hello, sweetness. Kimmie, the other Kimmie.
Hey, Joanna. She was asking about her confetti shirt. If it hasn't been there in like 3 weeks, send him a message on Facebook or I think there's a message place you can get to him. But anyway, and they'll probably send you another one.
It took
that's what
almost a month for me to get my sweatshirt, Todd.
Yeah, it takes a long time sometimes.
Yeah. I just want to say really quick, hi, Picky Chick. Always good to see you in my chats, Barb. I love you so much. I know you and I are going to collab. We have to get together and do that. NASCAR Man 3345, everyone's favorite encyclopedia when it comes to cars. Boxing, not so much. I'm the walking encyclopedia for boxing. Derek, I was quizzing him a little bit yesterday. He was kind of letting me down on his boxing knowledge. So, Teresa Bookstaver, thank you for coming back, honey. It's good to see you again. Everybody, please help me welcome. You know who she is. She is the incomparable Kimberly Borderline Hoarderish, the most beautiful voice on the face of this planet.
Whatever.
Please welcome her to my channel.
Thank you. It's been a minute. Yay! I didn't know we were going to be live. I missed that part about the Google Hangout and being live, but that's all right. I'm prepared, so we're winging it. We're just doing it.
Oh, sorry, Kimmie. We talked about it in the chat. I didn't realize you left.
I left and dropped some things off at the blue. It's not a big deal, though. I mean, I saw that you were live, so it's not like I was shocked or something.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Kim. The chat demanded. I wanted to go private. I really did, because then I wouldn't have to wear a bra. But the chat demanded that it be live.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go live for a little bit, and then we're gonna cut off. The bra will come off. The flippin' hustler sweatshirt will go on, so you can't tell the bra is off. Because you gotta stay respectful to the husband. If it were all women, it wouldn't matter, but gotta stay respectful to the husband.
Mm-hmm.
And Derek knows this. I've got very strict rules for Derek because he and I have a very nice and beautiful friendship, and that friendship has many, many strict rules that involve respect towards our spouses. So he knows. He knows how I am. As potty mouthed as I can be sometimes, and as laid back and goofy as I can be, I really do have very high morals and standards. I really do. I just hide them really well.
On that note, I want to apologize to everybody that I might have offended yesterday when I was sending out my link to my SoundCloud, because I know not everybody's into that kind of music, and not everybody. Some people were like, "Oh my gosh, was that you, Todd?" Oh, that's not good. I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys. It's a song. So
I enjoyed it.
Me too. I was jamming out.
I enjoyed it.
It gets me going.
Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. So, I mean, it didn't offend me at all.
There's not much.
I'm always just thinking. Yeah. Good.
So my whole theory of, remember, Kelly, I was telling you I was unsubbing and resubbing to people. I did the same thing to Todd. He hasn't gone live since I did that, but I noticed anybody that I'm unsubbing and resubbing to, that I'm getting their notifications.
Yeah.
So all the OGs, all the originals, all the, of the Breakfast Club, and all the people that have kind of been following each other around for months. I think I'm just going to have to do that to everybody so that I'm not out on your notifications.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was going to talk about this morning with the chat, and thank you, Kimmie, for reminding me, because I was going to suggest, because a lot of people, some people are getting my notifications right away, and some people aren't getting them. So to the people who aren't getting them, I was going to suggest that you unsubscribe to me and hit the subscribe button again, and then hit the notification button right away. And I have heard, just like Kim has just said, that has really helped the notifications come right away. So
yes, and make sure to not hit the back button when you do sub, and hit the bell to people, because I notice also, if you go into somebody and then you try to back out of your screen or go back or something, that it will undo it.
Yeah.
So make sure to not back out of the screen right after you unsub.
Right. Cherry picker, yes, I changed my shirt. I didn't want it to seem as though all my videos were done within the same hour. So I did change my shirt. But I also did spill a little bit of coffee on my shirt. So I don't think it would have been noticeable, but I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and change it anyway. So
Yeah, I get my notifications like a half hour later too.
Me too. So if people only go live for 20 minutes, then I usually miss the whole thing.
yeah,
Right.
I know it does that to me all the time too. We've got 22 people watching right now. Thank you guys for coming all back. 581 shop. Hello. Can everybody hit the thumbs up button for Mama?
Smash it, people.
Kimberly.
I better go hit it real quick.
I'm gonna hit it too.
I like the shirt, Todd. I almost wore mine, but it was.
I knew you. I thought we might be on the same wavelength.
I literally have it right over here, and I was gonna put it on, and it was super furry from the dog apparently laying on it.
You know what, you guys? I am on a buying freeze. I'm not allowed to buy anything else because I still have poundage of jewelry to go through. Mm-hmm. And my husband said, I know you're using your business money to pay for this and your business credit card sometimes. He says, but no more. You got to get your room under control before you get any more merchandise. And I said, oh, absolutely. I'm already working on that. And my living room's got tons of stuff in it. So that's what I'm working on right now. I got to wrap my 3 packages and then I'm going to work on organizing my room. But I got all those Sterilite containers Saturday when I went garage sailing with Dee at Flippin' Particles. And so I've been incorporating those into my room. And so I'm able to put things away in those. And that's helping me become organized because I don't have to use boxes on the shelves. I can just use my bins. And look how much shelf space it's cleared up.
Nice.
I had that whole top right there. And then that whole bottom shelf down there. Can you see?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can you see the shelf?
Mm-hmm. I can't see the shelf.
Let me see. I'm waiting for the chat. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So I have to clean it up a little bit, of course. But so I have all that room now that I didn't have before that I can put listed inventory there. So I've got 1, 2, 3 full shelves. And I will actually have some of these out of here too. So it's, buying those Rubbermaid. And I only paid $4, $3, $1.50. So $8.50 for 3 of them at a garage sale. And then I paid $1.50 for this one, $1.50 for this one, and $1.50 for the other one. So what is that? $9, $10, $13 for 1, 2, 3, and these are big. 4, 5, 6, 7 Rubbermaid containers. That's not bad. No. And what they have is the drawers. Like this one has all the little skinny drawers. So this actually, I was going to use for my jewelry, but I'm using the other one with the skinny drawers. They're a little bit bigger. I'm using this one as like my office desk because I just use tables for my desk, foldable tables. So this is kind of like my desk drawer. And then I also have a steel one that's got the drawers in it. But I have all my tools in that one.
Yeah, it's good to keep your tools in your drawers.
Well, it's a tool chest. It's a tool chest, Todd. And it's got drawers for like screwdrivers and things like that. But when I was doing my pegboard, which I'm trying to upload that video right now, but I can't seem to find it, like it didn't download or something. I told you before, I've done videos. I've spent hours doing videos and then they've gotten deleted. So
yeah.
I had tools in my drawers then. I had tools in my shorts because that's how I was holding on to them. Hello, Rebecca.
Hey, I want to say hi to a bunch of people because a whole bunch of people are here. Cherry Picker. Hey, look, Kimberly's here. Key Lime Kisses. Hey, number one, how you doing? Misha. What's up, Misha? How you doing? Key Lime Kisses. Cozy Knit Rebecca. How you doing, Rebecca? Cozy Nest. Kelly the Ecom Mom. What's up?
Oh, hey.
Lisa. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? Joanna. Matt. Okay, I think I'm caught up.
Hello, Kelly. Cherry Picker's husband got 100% of his disability. That is so freaking fantastic.
Awesome.
From the VA, yup. They did that with my brother, Cherry Picker, my brother-in-law. He had 100%, and then they took it all away from him and gave him like 20% when he had cancer the first time. This is about 10 years ago, and it was from the Agent Orange that they sprayed, and they said it was from the Agent Orange or Agent Orange. I always say Ancient. The Agent Orange, and they took 80% of his disability away, and now he's got cancer again. He had to have part of his other lung removed this time, and he's functioning like totally on maybe 1.25 lung. Okay, and now he has his full 100% disability back again. Oh, Rebecca, I love you too. Thank you so much. Kimmie, Rebecca, my cozy nest, had put a love note for you in here. Oh, no, wait, it was for Todd. Oh, I'm sorry. Crap. I just assumed it was for Kimmie. It's for Todd. Let me read it to you, Todd. Okay. Todd, I love you and respect you so much. You are such a gentleman and such an example of a good man for YouTube community. We need more men like you. #1 fan. That's from my cozy nest, Rebecca.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. Wow. You know what? I'm definitely not perfect. I just try really hard.
But you know what? That statement could absolutely refer to Kimberly, because that is exactly how I feel about Kimmie. Because except you're not a gentleman, Kimmie.
Yeah, I'm very much.
This would be my comment, and I know because a lot of people talk about you in chats, Kimmie, when you're not there. People talk about you, and they talk so highly of you. So this comment could be on any given day where you're not in the chat. Where's Kimmie? I love her so much. I respect her so much. She's such a great lady and such a good example for the YouTube community. We need more women like her. #1 fan. I mean, people say that kind of stuff about you all the time, Kimmie.
And that's just mind blowing to me. I always appreciate such kind words. I just like Todd. I'm just trying. I'm just being me and trying to be respectful and mindful and kind, and that's how I am in out of the YT world.
Yeah,
makes it a lot easier to just always be yourself. Like it's really to just
absolutely. Just like that, Derek, I'm not down, honey. Derek wants to know, Mama, why are you so down today? I'm not down, honey. I'm not down at all. I just have done, this is my 3rd live, so. But I'm not down. I'm not down at all. But Dab Kitty Sparkle, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mama, you're awesome too. You guys, it's okay. You can compliment one of us without the rest of us getting jealous or upset, because we all think so much of each other that it doesn't affect us. When somebody, says to Kimmie, you're the best. I love you so much. That fills my heart because I agree with them. When somebody says, Todd, you're just so awesome. You have the most beautiful voice. That fills my heart because he does. And I so enjoy listening to him sing. I like to hear good things about other people. It's harder for me to hear good things about me than it is for me to hear good things about other people. Hello, Becky, painting the roses red. Oh, thanks, Becky. I actually curled it today. Stage presence can be tiring. Cherry Picker, it's not stage presence because I don't really have stage presence. You know, I am just me. And so whatever mood I'm in or whatever energy level I'm at, which my energy level probably is down because I haven't eaten today. I've been up since 6 and I haven't eaten. So I might want to go eat something really quick. But you don't, there's really not stage presence with any of us three that are in the panel right now because we're just who we are all the time.
Or leave it. Yep. Either like us or you don't.
Right.
Yep. You know, I think that the three of us that you're seeing right now, myself, Todd, and Kimmie, are probably three of the most 100 people you're going to get on YouTube. Because I don't know how to hide emotion, as you guys all know. I don't know how to hide emotion. And I think Kimmie's better at hiding sadness than I am, but she's who she is all the time, and Todd is who he is all the time, and they're both just always so upbeat. I aspire to be upbeat. Kimmie, do you remember in that quiz thing or that questionnaire, who do you look up to? Remember when you asked that question?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know, I didn't really have anybody that I could say I aspired to be or I look up to. And I put in the chat, and I don't think you saw it. Kimmie, I aspire to be like you in that you are constantly positive and loving.
That's so sweet. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's, you know, really, honestly, where that comes from for me, it's the fact that I've almost died so many times. Like, you get near death so many times and you appreciate life a little bit more, you know, yeah, that's really what a lot of it is, and why I'm just grateful to just wake up. And not every day is perfect. I mean, Kelly knows that. Like, I have hard days. I just don't necessarily put it out there, you know, all over the YT world. To each their own. I'm not saying that that's bad to do that. I just don't prefer to do it. I want my kids, my kids watch me, and I want them to never be sad for mommy, basically. So I try to have a certain vibe, but I also want to be real about things too, you know, because life is hard. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just try to be me and take one day at a time. That's what my stepdad always tells me, like, just one day at a time. You know, don't worry about all the other days necessarily. Just worry about what you can take care of right now.
If I feel like I'm not suitable for air, you know what I mean? I just won't go live that day. And I won't go, you know, I'll try and stay away from the chats if I'm negative or upset about something. I just stay away from it. Hey, you guys, the links to Kimmie's channel, Borderline Hoarderish, and Todd's channel, The Flippin' Hustler, are down below in the description. So go down there and click on those. I'm going to try and put them in the chat too. Or Todd and Kimmie, put your channels in there, or type something so that your name is in there and people can click the 3 dots and sign up to you.
Yeah, it's easier for them to just hit the 3 dots than it is for you to go through a link, because the link will bring them off of the live right now, which
go
is
ahead
fine.
and type something in there.
Right? A lot of people do the link thing for those that are watching the replay. That's why people like to do the link.
Okay, yeah. And she's so smart. She's so smart too. That Kimmie is so smart.
I got kidneys up here. They're big ones. Big kidneys.
Big kidneys.
You know, when that 1 minute conversation you just had there, Kimberly, I heard 2 different songs. I heard "One Day at a Time," "Sweet Jesus," "That's All I'm Asking of You," and I heard one of my own personal songs, "Do You Want to Hear What I've Got to Say? You say life's hard, man, I feel the same. That's why we must stop fighting each other. I need to be able to depend on you, brother. I know this is when we can shout out in unison. Bring it on, give us the best you've got. Bring it on. Together we've already won, so bring it on and let this deal be done." Things change. People no longer the same. I see things through different eyes. So many things. Am I the only one wise? To their plans and to their lies. The government tells us each day, just see our point of view and we'll take care of you. These same people lie with each breath, withhold stories of death. Where you plan to live a normal life? Not going to happen in America tonight. That's why we must stop fighting each other. I need to be able to depend on you, brother. I know this is when we can shout out in unison. Whatever, whatever. There you go.
Did you write that?
Yeah.
Wow, Todd, you're so talented.
Shh, don't tell nobody.
Oh, you're funny.
Hey guys, I'm gonna run to the kitchen real quick and get a spoonful of peanut butter.
Peanut
So,
butter.
yeah, so I can get some protein in my body. And nobody say a darn thing about my white pasty legs when I leave.
Okay. I jammed a peanut butter and jelly tortilla before I came on live. I had to force feed myself.
Tortilla though? I guess I haven't tried that, but to each their own.
Dude, I have to come back over here. Did you say you never had peanut butter and jelly tortilla and you live in Colorado?
Yeah, is that a thing that they do here or something?
No, it's the thing that I do though, because when you run out of bread, then you always have tortillas in the house, right? I do.
True. I do live by a bread factory though, so
Okay. Oh, that's right. I know where that's at.
it always smells like toast when I go outside.
I know.
Like, no wonder I'm such a carby. Like, I love me some carbs. It's probably because it always is smelling like toast around.
Now all I can sing out there is one day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking of you. Thanks, Todd.
Give me the strength to live every day.
Makes me think of the other night on the Jewelry Nurses, the whole thing for Vicky Porter, and you guys all. That was so amazing. I lost it. I was like in tears after, when Kelly started singing, then I was really done. I was like, I am not going to be able to come on here and sing. I'm all.
But you did.
I did towards the very end.
And you sung beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You know what's so funny is Adam's exploits.
Yes.
Somebody was saying in the chat, it was one of my my live chat, the last live chat I did, not this morning, but somebody said, Kelly, you sang so beautiful, it made me cry. And then some other people were like, yeah, it was beautiful, you have a beautiful voice. And I'm just like, thank you guys. I don't like compliments, and then Adam's exploit says, it was so cute. He says, did you hear Kimberly sing? She has the voice of an angel.
I did see that. But
did you see Kimberly sing?
That's crazy to me because I would much rather get on stage and dance around and look like a fool than get on stage and sing. Like, singing scares me so much. So
yeah, Adam thinks very highly of you.
Adam is a good guy. I always have a thing now where I want to hear some jokes from him because he's always got such silly jokes. He's always telling. If he comes in here, that's what I'm going to tell him. We need a joke, Adam. Tell us a joke.
I thought that was so cute. I laughed so hard. Have you heard Kimmie sing, though? Not like, yeah, Kelly has a nice voice, but have you heard Kimmie sing? No, it was nothing about me.
You did.
You heard Kimberly?
Your voice is that clear, that really clear, like you were born with the gift of singing. It's not trained. You were not trained.
No.
You can tell that you have that almost perfect pitch, if not perfect pitch. Can you play something on a piano or a couple notes? You could probably hit it real easy.
But what about you? I mean, listen to your voice, Lord.
Well, I don't know. My mom was a piano player forever, and I used to hum along with it. And my grandpa was a singer, but the singing part skipped my mom.
My dad was a really good singer, and if I sing something off key, or I messed it up or whatever, he would stop me. Even if I was on the floor coloring, singing, he would stop me and then I'd have to do it over. Although I was not trained, I guess that probably had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, but that's awesome though, because it taught you, and then you're definitely not tone deaf by any means. And when I say tone deaf, I mean those people that think they're singing a certain note and are not. And not that, like, I think everybody, if you want to sing, then go ahead and sing. If it makes you happy, then do it. But you definitely have a talent in it for sure. And same with Todd. We all know about Todd.
Yeah. What's funny is when I was in varsity choir in high school, I didn't think I could sing. I didn't have the confidence.
Mm-hmm. Well, kids are mean, and that's my whole thing. And I was in plenty of performances in high school, but I never was a main role because I was always so self-conscious of everything. Did you see that picture I put up of me in high school? Oh yeah, I think you did. I think you commented on it.
I commented on your necklaces that were absolutely gorgeous. And I can't believe
you
made those.
Did you see what they were? One's a frog, the other one's a ladybug, and I all have my big old nerd glasses on. They're all crooked.
Kimmie, we all had those glasses. We all had those glasses, Kim. We all had those glasses. What are you talking about? I'll have to find my picture with me and my glasses. I thought you could definitely tell it was you, and I thought you looked beautiful in that picture.
Well, thank you. I just that.
When people go, oh, look at this old picture of me. Oh, I look so bad. No, you look in style for the time.
Yeah,
that's not bad. That's beautiful.
I was into making jewelry then, and using beads. I still have a bunch of those same beads. I wish I had the same necklaces, but that was a long time ago. I'm not wearing any jewelry right now, which I'm gonna go fix that because I'm kind of going insane.
No, I took my jewelry off because I can't wrap packages and stuff with rings on because I lose them. And somebody got a free 925 ring from me because it ended up inside the package I was doing. I have a problem sometimes with my knuckle rings coming off, and it ended up inside the package. Luckily, it was a jewelry person. And I said, oh, just keep it. That's a free little gift from me. I must have forgot to put it in a bag. And I was just like, there goes one of my 925 rings. Oh, I feel my energy level coming up now. Peanut butter does it.
Peanut butter, jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
That's what I was thinking. Peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Oh. All right, I picked this necklace to wear, Kelly. It's the one that I got from you. I like it.
Yes, 100% glass beads. I love that necklace.
Yeah, I like glass.
Uh-oh. Did you guys hear?
What?
I cha-chinged.
That's
never happened live before.
Cha-ching.
Man, don't you guys hate it when other advertisers or other videos use the cha-ching sound?
Mm-hmm.
And you like, I hear Caroline, she'll be on her tablet, and I'll hear something she's listened to, and there'll be a cha-ching. And I'm like, what the heck? That's false advertising, man.
That's my fourth sale since I went off live.
That's awesome.
I did a bunch of offers to buyers, though, earlier.
Deputy Sparkle is heading out. She doesn't feel good. I hope that you
feel Nicole, I'm sorry. Oh, honey,
Bye,
I
Nicole.
hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better.
Kelly's at the salon. Kelly Ecom Mom. She's at the salon waiting for them to start her pedicure. Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh my Lord. You know what? Look, I would go and get a pedicure and a manicure if I wasn't so afraid they'd have to get the power sander and the electrical tools out.
You bust out the Dremel.
Yeah, the Dremel. No, you guys, listen. I'm serious when I say there are times when I take my sander, my power sander, with a very fine sandpaper, and I'll sand my feet. It's primarily my calluses on my big toes and my heels, okay? Because I don't like it when they get caught on the sheets because that hurts my fibro. So I will sand the crap out of my feet. I will. It's no different than those petty things and all those things you can get that are power.
You know
That's
what?
how you're doing that sandpaper. Goodbye, Barb. I love you, honey.
Bye. Hello, Anthony.
Run some errands. Hey, Barb, pick me up a jewelry jar. I'll pay you for it later, okay? I'll PayPal you the money, Barb. She gets.
I know what you're talking about. I get it. Now I get it.
What is that?
Personal mani, nail shiner, and buffer. Files, buff, shines nails, lasts up to 2 weeks.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. What does that have? Like different? How much are you selling those for? Because I need one for my jewelry.
I don't even know. I'd have to look and see. I don't even know what I've got them up there for. But I'll catch you a sweet deal. Yeah.
Now, let me.
But no, you can't buy nothing, so I'll just send it to you.
Well, no, let me. What'd you say?
I said you can't buy nothing anymore because you're grounded, so I'll just send it to you.
No, listen. I might check and see if my Dremel has it because I need to buff jewelry, and I don't know if that's got the. Does that have a brush with it?
It says files, buffs, and shines nails.
Okay, so there's no brush. Yeah, that won't work for me then. But thank you, honey.
Okay. Yeah, but when you said nails, and I thought, hey, you know what? I've got some of that power tool stuff.
Yeah, no, those are good. You'll sell those, Todd, especially it being spring and everything. Kim, are you a groomer? Kim Cree, are you a groomer? You're a groomer, aren't you? I know you're a groomer because when I was talking to you on the phone, you were grooming. I would love that job. She's doing puppy pedicures. Pittsburgh in the house. Hey, Pittsburgh. He said hi to you, Derek. Anthony said hi to you, Todd.
Pardon me?
Oh, I said Derek. Todd, Anthony Pittsburgh said hi to you. Oh, no, he didn't. He said hi to Derek. Never mind. Why am I getting everybody all confused? Oh, no, he did say hi to you. Hi, Kelly, Todd, and Kimberly. Just, wait for my peanut butter to kick in. Just leave me alone. Just ignore me. Just watch everybody else. The energy level's up, but the mind hasn't started working yet. Nutella.
Oh, man. Caroline loves Nutella and pretzels.
Goodbye, Perla. I love you, babe. It's a good thing. I was waiting for you to email me your email so that I could have emailed you and you could have been on the panel, but you didn't email me. That did not make sense.
Oh, there's Precious. Oh, she's leaving. I didn't even know she's here. Bye. Hello and goodbye. I'm sorry.
What do you got going on today, Anthony? Anna Morris says, let's all start ignoring Flippin' Mama right now.
Anna's, she's a little ornery sometimes, aren't you, Anna? I love her so much.
I know she is because sometimes she calls me.
She's a little ornery.
Anna Mora. Yeah, and she'll call me late at night, like at midnight.
Oh, see, now Kelly, the econ mom, is just rubbing it in.
Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Kelly.
Unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just jealous. Oh, Kimberly.
Yes, ma'am.
So D Flippin' Particle's wife, Linda, is a chiropractor, and she's like, let me do some work on you. And I'm like, no, stay away. And she was really pushy like I am. And she comes over and she puts her hands on me anyway. And I'm real. Could we see who's calling right now? Yes, you've reached the home of Hipflippinmamma. I'm sorry, she's having lunch with the president right now, telling him what an ass he is. Mm-hmm. Sure, why not? I'm live right now. You know that.
You know this, man.
You're in my chat. You just said bye, Perla. Are you high?
Hey, man. Don't be bogarting.
Well, no. Why would you do illegal drugs when the prescription ones are so much better?
Just say no.
No.
Just say no.
I'm off. I'm off most of my meds now. Hang on, I'm going to put you on speaker. You can tell everybody. Hold on. Okay, rude person that calls during the live chat. Go ahead and say your message.
Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing? You know I put in the chat to call you. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say hi to everyone. Okay.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hi, honey. I love you.
Who was that?
Amora.
Oh.
Because I said that she calls me at midnight.
Right.
That was pretty funny.
But it's not half is Misha Renee, who's not in the chat right now.
The one who calls it, she calls it like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Misha will call at 3 o'clock in the morning and then call you again an hour later and say, "What are you doing?"
I'm sleeping, man.
I'm like, and then you don't understand what she's saying, and I'm like, "How many beers have you had?" Come on, at least I'm not a sloppy drunk. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm happy that my lovelies are comfortable enough and crazy enough to do things like that. Not that I'm encouraging it. I'm not. Because I wouldn't normally even respond or answer. But you know why they do it? Because Destiny started it. She started texting me and calling me during lives. And so then everybody thought they could do it. That's all Destiny's fault.
Yeah, I've thought about letting people do that or using one of those apps where they could do that. But man, I'm scared of how I'm going to react sometimes. I you just never know what kind of crazies you'll get if you're in a live and then you tell people to call you. It'd be pretty amusing, I'm sure, though.
You know, it's...
I've offered people that. I said, if you can find my phone number out there on the interwebs, which it's everywhere, you can call me. And actually, I've got Kimberly's phone number, and since you've given it to me, I don't think I've called you.
Oh, we always talk about
it's good to have, just in case I need it. You never know.
I thought about calling you and bugging you. There you are right there. I don't have to call you and bug you.
Right.
I know you've been working on out at the farm and on some cars and stuff like that. So I was like, he's probably busy.
You guys, listen to this.
Right.
Walter Smeed says, "Hi, I've never sent mail to the U.S. before, but I'd like to try it since you liked a brooch in one of my videos. I thought it would be fun to send it to you and see how long it takes to get to you and if it arrives safely. I'll tell you when I've sent it and you tell me when you get it, okay? I hope for all the best for your dog." Aww. Thank you for all your lovely videos, Christine, Walter Smeed. Walter, thank you so much. You do not have to do that.
That's very nice. Speaking of Destiny, she is there in the chat.
Because she heard me say her name. And so now she's not lurking. Are you feeling better than you were last night, honey?
She's only lurking because her eyes messed up. It's hard for her to see the screen. I was trying to help her earlier figure out how she could get her phone, her iPhone.
She says
to her.
She says she didn't start nothing.
It's always your
now, just because you're picking on the blind chick doesn't mean nothing. And I didn't start nothing. I was checking on you. She was. She was. Mama, during a live video, Mama, did you eat? You need to go eat. Mama, you need to go eat. And then when I ignore her, she calls me back. Mama, you need to go eat. And then before I know it, I have 4 or 5 people checking on me every day. Did you eat? Did you eat? Did you eat? Did you eat? Look, I just had peanut butter and a spoon of Nutella, Destiny, so I ate something today. And a little bit of orange peel. You're blind as blank. Aw, honey, why don't you just lay down and rest?
DESTINIE. DESTINIE. Had to squeeze that in there.
Kimmie, she says it's okay to tell Todd what happened.
All about that she got her eye scratched. She got her eye scratched by her cat. She was trying to help her cat out, and so that's why Destiny's been a little MIA from the YT world, is she can't see.
That is freaking scary.
When you have a scratch in your eye from like a contact, or you scratch it yourself, or from rubbing too hard, they put this dye in your eye and it hurts, and it takes weeks for that eye to heal. And you're so eye sensitive. And it was probably her good eye, wasn't it?
Yeah, they scraped her eye. So far, she doesn't have permanent damage, but she's still in that, very early stages of healing. And I know from personal experience of messing my eyes up so many times, that's like one of the worst injuries to do, because your sinuses are all messed up. And, we all know that Destiny just had surgery not that long ago.
Twice.
Her sinus. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though, because cats' claws are so dirty because they're pushing their own waste around, and then to get scratched in the eye, you can get what's called cat scratch fever. So, and that is an actual illness. It's a disease, cat scratch fever. It's a real thing. It's not just a Ted Nugent song. So, it's pretty serious.
Do you want to hear my story about my cat, my scratch, and no fever?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was holding Bandit one day, and I was down here, and I was holding him like a baby because he likes to be held like a baby. And I went to put him down, and he freaked out, and he did one of these turn around things, and he went like this right across my freaking face, right? And I went like this because I thought he ripped my eyeball out. I'm like, oh my God. I ran upstairs. I'm like, Samantha. And I had blood freaking coming out of my hands. And so anyways, I go like that, and I expected to see my eyeball hanging out there. And if you guys look, you'll see a scar right across my face. Came across my eye. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm disfigured for life.
Nope, I can't see it.
Well, maybe one day you'll see it in real life. It was scary, man.
I'd love to.
Scary.
I'd love to meet you in real life. I wish we could all meet.
Right? It would be fun.
There goes my garbage. Woohoo! Now I can fill that baby back up. Yeah, Destiny, just you stay in bed and you take care. And did they give you an antibiotic to take? I know I've had scratches on my cornea several times from contacts.
Hello, Bianca, over there in Germany. I had sent her one of my famous messages. Hi, however I do it. And when she got back to me, she sent me a message, and she's got such a cool accent. Have you guys heard it? Bianca's? Yeah.
Is she?
She's German.
She doesn't make videos, does she? I guess she does have one from 5 months ago. Does she talk in that? Bianca, why haven't we heard you sing? Speak. love people with accents. I have a friend, I always call him, or his name's Paul, but he's me friend from across the pond, and I'm always trying to tell him to tell me all these words. I'm like, Paul, say book for me. Paul, say this for me. Paul. I
Are you talking about DJ Mac?
I know DJ Mac. I don't know if I speak though.
My friend Paul Mercurio, who lives in Australia, I sent him a whole list of words and asked him what those words would be in, for Australians, what they would call a swimming suit, a bathing suit, and for men it's a bungee holder or it refers to the round apparatuses that are in the male nether region, and they call them whatever they call those things. See, Kim, I'm trying to be good. Aren't you proud of me?
Be creative. That's what I say. You guys just got to be creative with it. It makes it so much funnier too.
And
they say a lot of really naughty things, but it's really sneaky about how they do it.
They do. Yes, they do.
It's the chicken in their container.
She's got 2 eye drop prescriptions and an antibiotic prescription. She has an appointment that she has to put in her eye. Yes, Destiny, I'm laughing at you. But it is just with love.
She needs to be wrapped in a bubble, like in one of those, those big giant bubble things where you just run around like a little hamster inside. Mm-hmm. I even told her, though, I said, you know what, though, Destiny, you'd probably trip and fall and break something inside of a bubble.
Yeah, she probably would. I'm just hoping, I'm really, really hoping that Juji and Joey are leaving you alone. Or Juju and Joji. I said that wrong.
So you guys heard me. You've heard me talk about my buddy Kelly here in town, the reseller. Yep. Okay, so talking about animals and so forth. He had a cut on his ankle from something, and his cat licked it, and he got a staph infection, almost died. From it. So if you guys have any open wounds, don't let your animals lick it.
Nope.
He didn't know it, though, until after the fact.
So he didn't know that the cat had licked him?
Right. He might have been sleeping or something.
And how do you think they knew it was from a cat? Because it's called cat scratch fever.
Oh, well, there you go.
They can test for that. And they can tell in your bloodstream if you've been in contact with a cat and if a cat passed something to you. Because when I had these 5 lymph nodes taken out here about 15 years ago, they thought I had cat scratch fever. They thought maybe that's what was doing it, but it wasn't because they didn't find it in my blood.
Man, I could go for a Chubby's burrito right now.
That sounds good.
Oh, I've been eating his burritos.
On 38th, Chubby's. Yeah.
Hey, Todd, how old are you?
40 sexy.
46. I almost lost my balance. How old are you, Todd?
46.
Okay. Is it 46 or 47? I can't remember.
You're going to have a colonoscopy. And
the look on his face was amazing. Say it to him again one more time, Kelly, just so we can see that
look. Todd, when you hit 50, you're going to have a colonoscopy. Okay? You know what that is, right?
About 4 years ago, I went to the doctor, and they did one of those. The lady doctor did that thing.
Yeah.
But before, I was like, "Can I see your hands first?" And she showed me her hands, and they were tiny. I was like, "Okay, we'll be all right." She's like, "Sometimes my hands aren't big enough." Boy, she was knuckling. I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you doing to me?"
Well, I hear if they hit that certain spot, the guys don't seem to mind.
Well, she must have missed that one, or I was too tensed up. She didn't. Yeah, never mind. Whatever.
Well, what the erogenous zone is the area that they're checking. It just happens to be an erogenous zone too. So
the prostate exam. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to make sure it's not enlarged. Oh, I know why I went in. because I had to pee like every 30 seconds. I'm like, what is going on? I get done peeing and I have to pee again. I'm like, there's something wrong. And this was like 3 years ago. And so, yeah, I've been through that thing one time, and I guess that's part of life, man. You know, you got to get your motor checked.
You have, because
get a tune up.
If you get colon rectal cancer, you know,
that.
most colon rectal cancer.
Yeah.
It's colon cancer, but you can also get it in the rectum. Because that's where your colon's very, you know, sits right
look what Gina Kimmie kisses. She wants to know if you asked her if she'd respect you in the morning, Todd.
She did not. She didn't even take me for lunch, man. No lunch, no nothing. No dirty words.
Hi, Lime. No, but the reason I say that is because I had to schedule my colonoscopy yesterday because I'm 50. So I have to have a colonoscopy, and I'm kind of excited about just making sure everything's okay. Not about the procedure, because they gave me that stuff to clear out your system once before, because they thought my intestines were impacted. That's why my kidneys were hurting so bad. But I didn't have anything in my intestines, and so all it did was make me cramp and just gave me hemorrhoids because there was nothing coming out. But when you were talking about burritos, that's what got me all thinking about this. Is I've ate nothing but burritos for 3 days, and I swear to you, I don't know what's in a burrito, but it is cleaning my system out.
Frijoles.
Yeah, it's like 2 burritos a day will clean your system out. I'm telling you. 2 burritos a day for 3 days straight. You don't need to take any Miralax or anything. It clears you out. And that, my children, is your medical information for the day.
Yeah, it's not a joking matter for sure, man. When I was on the race selling insurance,
I'll be live streaming through my whole colonoscopy.
I don't know if you could do that because you'll probably be put under. Wow, I mean that's what
I'm gonna say, Doc, I can handle the pain, Doc. Yeah, we're at stage 2 of the colonoscopy. Woo! We're on stage 3 now.
Can you push play before you put me under? Go live. Just push right here. Point the camera right here in my butt.
Listen, when my husband had his vasectomy like 20 some years ago, right well, yeah, it was. Now it's like 27 years ago, right? I was so mad because I wanted to videotape it. What? That was back when the video cameras were real big and they sat on your shoulder. And you were like holding on to it here and you had it on your shoulder. And I'm like, I brought the video camera and everything. And I went to go in there and they said, you can't go in here. I said, no, I want to videotape it. I had the camera up like this and they're like, you're not videotaping it. I'm like, come on. That's not fair.
That's too much. Why would you want to rewatch that? Poor guy. Oh, that would be terrible to watch.
Because, you forget. I mean, I liked to assist in surgeries when I was a vet tech. I just liked that stuff. Now, I made Tom get a few moles removed off his back and off the back of his neck. And the doctor that did them, she likes to cut, right? She didn't make it as a surgeon, but as a doctor, she likes to get the scalpels out and cut. So she let me videotape that. And she even let me do a little bit of the cutting. Yep. Or not cutting, like holding it, while she cut. I didn't do that.
Hold this while I cut this real quick.
Yeah. She's like, oh yes. She's like, oh yes, I will take those off. I like to cut. She's Russian. I like to cut. I was just happy that he was getting them taken off because they were green and they made me self-conscious, but there was nothing wrong with them. Pat D 72. Hipflippinmamma, do you need to hire a cameraman? Pat, do you want to come and videotape my nether regions?
No, I doubt Pat would do that. He's a little bit of a shy guy. He's a prude. I'll Pat. He's like, I don't got.
Oh my God, Kelly, you do have a side of you.
Oh, Pat.
Holy hell!
Is it even noon yet? Is it noon? It's not even noon yet, Kelly.
It's 12:17. It's past noon here.
Oh, is it okay? It's 11:18 here, so I mean it's 10:18 where Kimberly's at.
It is. It's
Melissa W says, y'all look nice today, Kelly and Kimmie. Todd ain't looking too bad either.
Well, thank you very much, Melissa W.
You may have to put an age restriction on this video.
Oh, the drop.
It's just us old people talking about health stuff, that's all. "581 shop says it is here. It's 6 in the evening there, Walter. Isn't there a song, Todd, that says it's 6 o'clock?
6 in the morning, police at my door. Fresh Adidas squeak across the bathroom floor. That one?
Did you write that?
No. That was that's easy, I think. Or I don't know. 6. I don't know.
You're such a talented writer, Todd. I never know if it's something that you've written or not.
Gracias.
Daddy will be home soon, and then you guys can be out. Come here, Rocky. Let everybody see you. Come here.
Rocky. Rocky. Right. Give me kisses.
Here he is.
He's a good boy.
He's deaf.
I love his little face. I just want to smooch it.
You can't see him because he's deaf. I mean, you can't hear. He can't hear you.
We still have our new friend. You want to come say hi?
Oh, yes. Kimmie's new dog.
I'm trying not to get attached.
Oh, Kimmie.
How
can you not?
Oh, yes, I love you. Good boy. Oh, thank you.
What are you naming him, Kim?
I don't know. We've been calling him Beans ever since we first got him because he has some seriously bad gas. But
why don't you call him Parker since you found him in the park?
Yeah, maybe. I want to name him something good though, huh? You're a sweet boy. You
can name him Parker because that's where he found you.
Yeah, I love him so much. Today we went and we dropped Lily off at school and both the dogs went and there was no problems. Huh, you good boy. I don't know where your family is, but you sure are being spoiled rotten here. He's now comfortable with going in or outside through the doggy door and coming in through the doggy door. It was a little scary to go from the from the inside out.
But he still won't use the door, huh? He uses the doggy door?
Just a little hesitant of it because when he first went out, the little door hit his little behind. And he was like, he was shocked about that. He was like, whoa, what just hit me in the butt? Oh, sweet boy. You are a sweet boy. Okay, that's enough kisses. Thank you.
I think Rocky wants down. He doesn't like to be up in this position.
Dude, he's so sweet. Like, he literally will let you hold him like a baby. He doesn't even care.
Oh. Yeah, Rocky likes to be held that way too. Like this. And then all of a sudden his head will go back like this. Like if I sit here and hold him like this, he loves this. And before you know it, because I'm scratching him, before you know it, his head will be back.
You're so sweet. Yeah, Pat D says, I told you what to name the dog. Yeah, when he called me the other day, he's like, name the dog Pat D's. I thought about naming him Charlie. I was like, maybe I'll name him Charlie. He's so sweet, though. You're a sweet boy.
Look at somebody's head. Their head's starting to go back.
Relax.
Yeah. He gets massages. Yep, this one gets massages. He loves them. Yes, Rocky. He's a good boy.
Pat says, my dad used to say, don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out. He usually said that when I threatened to run away.
Key Lime kisses. Lime. Lime says, my dog is 130 pounds and likes to be cradled, but it's hard to cradle a moose.
You're just a sweet boy, huh? You are a sweet boy. You just want me to.
Destiny says she likes the name Beans, and Anamora says he looks like a brownie.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to name him yet. He's so sweet, though.
You could give him an official name of Parker, and then call him Park for short.
Yeah, I always figured it'll just come to me, and I'm trying not to get attached, which is like I'm attached the second I see an animal because I just want for him. But I couldn't let him get hit by a car, man. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
He kept running out in the street like that, and then I knew that the weather, we were supposed to get that storm. And I'm really surprised because this is the longest it's ever been when we pick up a dog, saving a dog from somewhere. Usually it's 24 hours, maybe 48 hours tops before we find the owner.
Right.
And now we're on, let's see, it was Saturday, so.
Look at the head, you guys. Look at the head.
Very relaxed.
His head's going to be full back here in a minute. Well, Kim, you did the right thing, okay?
Well, I'm glad. It's like when I got that phone call, and it was so obvious that the person was just trying to nab a dog because they were like, oh, I'm all, well, what color is the collar? And they're all, pink. Like, you don't hesitate when it's your dog and your dog's gone missing. You know exactly every detail about the dog. And you also know whether your dog's a boy or a girl. Like, he's got his twig and berries. There's no mistake in whether he's male or female. Like, he's male.
It's funny because Scrappy's a runner. And the few times that Scrappy's gotten out, we didn't know where he was. I would drive in this back neighborhood behind us, and my windows were down, and I'm screaming out the window, Scrappy! Scrappy! And people are coming out of their houses, and I'm like, have you seen a little fawn pug? He's just he looks really scared, but he just... and then I found out where he was going because there was another house that had two little pugs. And so the owner actually picked Scrappy up thinking it was his pug and that his pug had gotten out. And so he put him in the backyard. And so when I was screaming, Scrappy, Scrappy, he came out and he waved me down and he says, are you looking for a pug? And I said, yes, sir. He goes, well, I got an extra one. And he went through his backyard and there were three little fawn pugs. He's like, I thought he was my pug, and then he got out and I brought him in the backyard, and then the wife comes in the house and says, George, why do we have three pugs in the backyard? We only have two pugs.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, I mean, if he got out, that's where he would go. So I would just go to their house, walk over to their house, and there he was in the backyard running around with the pugs.
Yeah, like, I'm just not even sure where this little guy directly came from because it was near the train tracks. And so I don't know, if somebody, I don't think that I'm almost positive that he was being tied out whenever he was let out, because he had a really hard time whenever I'd open the door and be like, okay, let's go, come on, let's go outside and go potty. He was like not doing it. Like, he was scared to do it. And then
it might have been too, he was beat at the door, so he wouldn't go out the door.
He does flinch a lot. And then when the boys were out front playing soccer the other day, we took our little tie-out cable so that because the dogs, neither one of the dogs are fixed, so we've been having to be real careful and not leave them alone,
Right.
there's enough puppies in the world. I don't need to be,
Yes,
having
there
my dog
are.
with puppies.
Yep.
They sure would be funny looking dogs too. Could you imagine little violet fluff balls like?
They would be all white and furry and curly, and then they'd have sprouts of terrier coming
I know,
out.
right? With the fro, her little mohawk. They look so funny. But when we first took him outside, he kept trying to get out of his collar. He was trying to get his collar off from the tie-out cable, and I was like, I bet you that's how he got out in the first place. Was he?
Yeah.
He got off that whoever tied him out, because in that neighborhood there are a lot of those. They're not like trailers. They're kind of like those permanent double wides, put on a foundation sort of thing.
Yeah, they're called modulars.
I've looked and looked and looked, and I can't believe that nobody is. I mean, maybe they just were like, maybe he runs away a lot, and they were just like, F it, he ran away, I'm glad. I don't know. I'm surprised. Or maybe they're afraid because he's not chipped. He doesn't have any tags, and you will get a ticket here if the cops pick up your dog and you go and if they could figure out where the dog is from, they'll give you a ticket. You'll get a dog at large ticket. So maybe they were afraid of that. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it's a $75 ticket. Well, the last time I knew of, it was $75 ticket that you get hit for having your dog off leash.
And then you should get a $75 reward for rescuing the dog.
Right? I mean, I'm just glad that, because it's silly, if I were to take him to the pound, they would adopt him out after 5 days.
Right.
Like, I would rather give the owner a little longer,
Well, and
says maybe Gizmo. That's a cute name. That would be cute. Hi, April. Bougie Bear.
That is a cute name. Gizmo.
Yeah, Gizmo is a cute name.
Hi, Joanna.
Bye, Pat. I think Pat is headed out.
Bye, Pat, honey. I'm glad you like your t-shirt. But back to t-shirts. I need to get a 1438 t-shirt. I need to get a borderline Hoarderish shirt. I need to get, who else's shirt do I need to get? I need to get an Immortal Hourglass t-shirt. A Supervisor Kitty t-shirt, maybe. Who else has merch?
I'm not sure. I know Pat was talking about making merch, but I don't know if he did that yet.
Hi, Bougie Bear. What's up, April?
Winston would be cute too. Yeah, it'll come to me.
Winston would be cute.
I want him to sort of, perk up about it. Because I've been looking so much online to figure out where, if somebody put an ad out or whatever it is. Any of the names I come across on all the lost animals, I'm like calling out to him to see if that's his name.
Rufus, George,
that would be cute.
Franklin.
The kids think I should just name him Dog because we call Violet Corn all the time, and we can just have Corn and Dog. Or Doge. We all call him.
You know what? Name him Chili. Name him Chili because when Tom and I were first dating, we gave each other nicknames. He gave me the nickname of Chili Dog, and so I gave him the nickname of Corn Dog. So Corn Dog and I'm Chili Dog.
That's funny. Name him Popcorn.
I also gave him the nickname of Sweet Cheeks.
I call him white cheddar popcorn. That's what I was calling him the first day. I'm like,
Cheddar.
Shut up.
Kimmie, did I show you this little bike I got?
I don't think so. It's really cute though.
Yeah, and it's got a little kickstand on it, right? But I thought I got this because of the motorcycle. I didn't just trip.
Okay.
It's hot in my room, so I have to wear shorts. Did I show you this motorcycle?
That's amazing.
It's made out of vines.
Wow. You picked that up at your auction?
When I go on MSP auction, I'm going to auction this off with the other bike.
For sure. That somebody took a lot of time to put that together. That is cool.
Yeah. And it's all vines, like this right. Well, that stops there, but these underneath here, that's all vines. And the handlebars, it comes up like this and then goes down. And the tires, look at the tires. That's all vines.
Wow. That's really neat.
Isn't it cool? I'm gonna auction it at MSP.
Yeah, those auctions are pretty fun.
Yep. So this, and I think that bike, I'll do that bike. But so now that I have this empty shelf, I'm just using it to that. But I won't have that empty shelf soon. So
Gina says I can call them funnel cakes.
what's that?
To call the dog funnel cakes.
Yeah, funnel cakes.
Name him DOG. Yeah, I've thought about that too. I actually wanted to get a cat and name him DOG.
Yeah.
Or get a dog and name it Gato.
I did name a dog DOG one time for that DOG, and my husband didn't like it, so we changed it.
Walter wants to know, when are you going to be on MSP?
June 29th.
Nice, that's right. That's right after my birthday.
That's exactly on your birthday?
No, it's right. It's my birthday is the 24th.
Oh, okay. Yep, June 29th. And guess what, people? Guess what Mama's going to do?
What?
I'm going to show you. Okay, this is not what I'm going to use. But you see all this jewelry? This is just jewelry I have to go through and see. Do I want to harvest, or do I want to put it in a craft lot? Do I want to lot it up together to sell? But you see how big this jar is? I'm going to auction 2 of these jars off on MSP.
That is awesome. Anita shared I think it was on her Facebook group. She shared another way to use all the costume jewelry, or the jewelry, that's broken, crafting jewelry.
Yeah.
And somebody had made a hill out of it, like some mountains out of it, and then spray or painted it one. It was so cool. I was like, I might do something like that.
Can I show you my peacock?
I think I saw it when you picked it up, because you got it from Thelma, right?
Yeah, but let me show you what I did to it now.
Let me lock the screen.
Here, let me lock on me really quick. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about me. No.
That is so cool.
You notice the leaves in there?
Uh-huh.
I have to have leaves.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
Ow! Oh, I poked my open sore.
I love it. That is so cool. That is so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it had a bunch of jewelry on it already, but not this much. So I just added to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she had another one. I was FaceTiming with Velma when she was driving to the honey hole, and then when she got to the honey hole, she took me in there with her, and I got to meet Miss Barbara and have a conversation with Miss Barbara. And she had another picture like this that had it was a Grecian man, but it had the stuff all on the frame, and Thelma was like, "Do you want that?" And I was like, "No, I don't like the picture." But all this picture is a back of a calendar. That's all that is just a picture of a back of a calendar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but you can do this so easily.
Yeah, I love being crafty. I think that's a really cute idea. I've done something similar to gluing stuff on frames, but I've done it for my son and used broken toys.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Joanna says, woo woo, 30 more in my pocket for the shed sale.
Nice.
Ooh, you doing a shed sale, yard sale today, Joanna?
Yeah, she's going to this huge, big sale today.
Nice.
Oh no, I can't. Oh, I got it open.
So if you guys have something, you have something new with tags that you want to sell, but it has some wrinkles in it, do you bust out the iron or do you throw it up there wrinkled?
What is an iron anyway?
I will steam it.
Oh, that's right. She's a steamer.
Yeah, it depends on how wrinkled it is for me, and it depends on what it is. Honestly, I throw a lot of things into my dryer with a damp cloth to get wrinkles out, but
yeah,
it depends on what.
But I got the tags on it.
Oh yeah,
Can you see this?
yeah. Use a steam or iron it. I would. I mean, if it's worth it, and that won't take
This is
very
so
long.
simple though, you guys. All you do, it's so simple. All you do is you just run it up and down a few times, and the wrinkles are out.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm going to one of those.
Plus, it's sanitizing it and killing any germs or odor.
Well, I've got a steamer, but it's like, you know, you guys see my steamer for detailing.
Hello, Gianna. Yeah, I know. I need to call you later, honey. I planned on calling you tonight. Probably like, I'm thinking 4:30 I was going to give you a call.
I gotta fill up on my coffee, people.
Yeah, me too. Let's do a little asthma. Who's ready for some asthma?
Her cats are bacon and eggs. Key Lime Kisses has a friend whose cats are names are bacon and eggs.
Well, apparently now I have to pee. Thanks, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't affect me. Sorry. You'll have to try harder. Oh, that's a good one. I love having my pegboards. Love having my pegboards.
Suppose you can hang all your necklaces and whatnot?
Well, yeah. Haven't you seen my pegboard?
No, huh?
Would you like to see my pegboard?
Yes, please. I missed it last time. You just got done showing it, and then you had said, I'm not, you can go back and rewatch, and I didn't rewatch. Oh, nice. Look at that. Yeah, that's the way to do it right there.
Focus on me, focus on. There we go. Yep. So they've got nice long pegs, so I can add to them. And I can put one more pegboard over here, and I can put one more pegboard over here. So.
Good idea.
I know I'm trying to get the video of me making that, doing the framing underneath it and the pegboard.
Mm-hmm.
But I only fell off the ladder one time, so that was good.
Oh,
Yep, yeah. I only fell one time. I'm waiting for one payment to come through for something, and then I'm going to do my shipping. I don't have to do it today. It's not due until tomorrow, but.
Hello, Gianna. Hello, Thrifty Falconer's wife, Colleen.
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 All right.
Hey, you guys, should we sing a song?
Hey, you guys.
Hey, dude.
Oh. Todd.
Yeah.
Time out. That's all you got to say to me, you guys, when you want me to be quiet. Kelly, time out. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Who in the chat wants to hear the three of us do a triette?
I was gonna say it.
Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear us. 2 in the chat if you think we should just mind our business.
Business.
Nobody's responding.
What's up?
No one's responding. So let's sing.
No.
What should we
All right.
sing?
I'm just gonna start. Ready?
Yeah.
Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Yeah, just how all the words to it.
Oh, go with the song you guys want to sing.
You pick, Kimmie.
No. I always gotta just have it spur of the moment. If you ask me, then I can never remember the titles or names of any song.
You know what song is really, really sad is In the Arms of an Angel when you're talking about animals.
Oh yeah. Gina, Key Lime Kisses, loves Sarah McLachlan. Is that what you're talking about? That song?
Yeah, so we should sing it. An angel, fly away,
be free.
In the arms of an angel.
There's stains on this. This makes me mad.
What's that?
I'm noticing with my light that there's like marks on this, and it has tags, so I don't really want to wash it.
Let me see.
Well, they're just like they're just sweatpants. They're Fat Farm sweatpants, and
yeah, but they're Fat Farm.
Yeah. They have. It's like somebody wore them and bent down or something, and then.
Just soak them in OxyClean. It'll come right out.
Yeah, that's what I should do. See it. I don't know if you could see it, but.
No. Yeah, just soak them in OxyClean. Get a bucket, soak it in OxyClean. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah, I like that song, but not when the commercial's on.
I still have this package.
Oh, I can't watch those.
Anthony.
I can't watch those commercials.
I know, right?
I can't either. Yeah, I can't watch those commercials either. But I love Kimmie, sing "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
How does it go?
Well, this is how I always started. I always skip the first one. Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me.
So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. It's a hard song to sing.
It's a very hard song to sing. And that is why when Rebecca asked me to sing that song, I'm like, you have to ask me to sing the hardest song in the whole world to sing,
Yeah, you got it. I got to be standing to do some of them.
But you know what, though? You sound beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That's a really good song.
Nobody sings like you do, Kimmie.
Hi, Rebecca. She just texted me. She says, I'm in the chat.
I saw in the chat.
Okay. I see you. Says, hubby just thought of a name. I have back issues, a lot of death piles.
Quasi Hoarderish.
What do you think?
She wants the name Quasi Hoarderish.
Quasi Hoarderish. That's funny. I like the whole, hoarder-ish. Because I don't want to be, I don't like to be called a hoarder, even though I do hoard shipping supplies, art supplies, beads.
Who doesn't?
Toys.
Who doesn't, right?
Cleaning stuff. I know, right? I forgot to open this little package that Anthony sent. I should have done this, made it a video. Because now I just opened it.
Okay, Kim, here's a question for you. So I have this necklace, okay?
Okay.
It's made in India. It's on rope, right?
Uh-huh.
And here's the, whoops, hang on.
I was gonna say I don't see nothing. Okay, now I see it.
Okay, so here's the beads. And here's the big dun dun dun. I don't know if it's from a coconut. Would you try and sell that or put that in a craft lot? I'm thinking craft lot.
You think a craft lot? I don't know. People
They like organic.
because it's on a rope. Is that why you're thinking that?
Well, because it's just, well, there's not much.
It looks like a souvenir. Like somebody went to Hawaii and purchased it at a little gift shop or something. That's what that reminds me of.
It says made in India, and I think it's coconut.
Is it kind of rough textured?
Oh yeah. It's natural elements. So I was thinking, well, so many people like organic. No, I got a text message.
Hey, you can call your dog Ruff, so he can always say his name.
Life's rough.
That's my dog Ruff.
That's my dog Ruff. It's my dog Bark.
What's your name?
My name is Bark.
Todd?
Yeah.
Anna Mora was kind enough to just text me this time.
Oh.
She would like one of those pedicure things.
Okay.
And her PayPal email. I'll text you her PayPal email, okay? And you can invoice her, all right?
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I won't say it.
Yeah, I'll cut you a sweet deal.
Hi, Sanwana. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Peggy.
Hi, honey.
I'm going back and forth in the chat or switching screens, so I'm looking at this little package that I was looking this up, which is anytime I see Wedgwood, I always, if I can get it for a good deal, I usually pick it up. But some of it's really expensive.
Yeah, some of it is.
Yeah. And it's usually printed or in there that says Wedgwood. You can't really see it though in this light, but I've sold quite a few things from Wedgwood, and then I forgot about this little box of goodies that Anthony had sent with all these little toys in it. He's so sweet. Him and his wife Ashley are awesome. Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Yeah, he says, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to us. What a nice guy.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, he's good stuff. You know what else I really am starting to really enjoy is Alex, Batman.
Batman Flipper.
Yeah, he is a really awesome guy.
Sometimes I think as much as he sweats and he's wiping his forehead, he's going to have a heart attack or a stroke. He gets so excited.
Yeah.
Todd, Anna Mora put her email right in the chat for you.
Okay, let me go grab a pencil and paper.
You want me to just still text it to you?
581 Shop says, okay, Mama, I am never missing one of your shows again. Third sale today. That never happens.
Well, there you go, 581. I've had 4 sales today since you've joined my chat this morning. So you better come to my chats because 4 sales never happens to me like that. So like boom, 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 all within 2 hours. So you need to come to my chats all the time.
What does this feller do here?
Guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go say hi to my husband and take care of some business, okay?
Tom, I say hi.
Okay. He can hear you.
Hi.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, you guys. Oh.
He's not going to respond.
That's okay.
Rebecca says, I got another big tote of vintage clothing last night. Yeah, is it better than the first round you got, Rebecca? Kelly, the ecom mom, says, I have a bunch of vintage plush to clean up and list. Nice. You know, my plush sales have been really slow lately. They really kind of sit for a long time, unless it's around Christmas season, you know, fourth quarter. I just like them because I can get them from the bins, you know, for super cheap, and eventually they do sell.
It's Thursday, which means I think my mom and sister are going to the bins today.
I was thinking about them. I tried calling your mom again. I need to just leave her a message, but the thing rings and rings and rings and rings and rings and rings and rings.
Right.
But I tried to call her again. Maybe since you have my number, the next time you talk to her, have her write down my number so she realizes that it's me calling.
Yeah, I'll have her save it. Because she's like me. She won't answer it if she doesn't know who it is.
I think that's what is the problem, is she just doesn't recognize my number. Did you go into the same ones in Aurora?
Commerce City.
Oh, the big one.
You know, my sister actually met Street Savvy a couple weeks back. Took pictures with her.
Mention her because people have been telling me to follow her or to watch her, and I'm like, who is this girl?
Yeah, here, well, I'll show you a picture.
Yeah, well, I started watching her just like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And she's awesome. Such a sweet girl. She does like a lot of haul videos.
Yeah, my mom said she's really a nice girl.
Who's this?
Her name's Street Savvy, or her name's Savannah, but her channel is called Street Savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And she lives here in Denver.
Oh.
So there's my sister and Street Savvy at the bins.
Mm-hmm.
And so
nice.
that's like her. That's her David. You know, that's her Craigslist Hunter. Street Savvy is her person. So she was like, woohoo, the best, you know.
That
is bless your heart.
Cool. I'll have to I know that she stays there, Street Savvy. She'll stay at the bins for
all day.
8 hours. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know if you've ever watched any of her hauls, but it seems like it's worth it. I mean, I've picked up some really good stuff from the bins here. I'm not so into sitting there for 8 hours, but I also have my kids that I got to worry about and the animals and all that.
I picked up 7 pairs of Harley Davidson jeans at the bins.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I would pick those up too. Anything Harley, I would pick up.
I sold them all because they were all the same size. I sold them all in a lot.
Be careful, Peggy, using that word because it might eventually be a spam word.
Yeah, don't use sub. We can say it on the panel. We can say it, but
Would you like that wheat, or would you like that toasted?
Everybody go to Nana's Treasure Haul and sub to Nana.
Yeah. Very sweet lady. Very supportive.
Yep, she is.
I am sub to her, but my little bell isn't on. You know what? I'm going to unsub and resub because that seems to be working.
Ding.
1 day ago. Oh, see, I didn't even know you made a video.
She took a break for a little while. hate these little tassels.
Live, I miss D. Whoops.
Kimmie, do you ever like these tassels? I always take them off.
My mom would be all for it. She loves anything like that, but I'm not really too much. And part of it is just because, like, if I were to wear something like that or have something that on a purse or even a curtain or, you know, a shirt or whatever, I have a cat who loves to, you know, bat at stuff like that. So
Yeah, I always take that stuff off because, you know, I like this better, just like this without that. It's got this little tiny little. I gotta take that off too, because that's just odd.
it's kind of in an odd spot, huh, on it. Like it needs to be moved over or something.
Well, it needs a bigger. It's a big, long chain. It needs something more striking than a little tiny. There. Now I like that a lot better. Just plain, you know. If you want to put something on it, you can, or if you want to twist it and wear it, you can.
Oh, you're all right, Peggy. It's just YouTube is doing this thing where it wants people. It's gonna start not counting people's if it's not considered quality watch time.
Yeah.
So if you use that word, Peggy, it kind of flags YouTube as being like a sub for sub kind of thing, and that's not considered quality watch time. So it's just better to be safe than sorry and not use that one.
Well, what they'll do
or something, or use use another word is all.
This is what I say. I say I joined your channel. I joined your channel. That's what I say. But this is what they'll do. If their computer flags the chat, it'll take you and remove you as my viewer. So you will no longer be my follower. It'll just completely unsub you from me. So, because that has happened to some people.
Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy. My
Thank you for explaining that, Kimmie.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing, and people are like, don't be telling people that it's not true. Well, I'm just being prepared for the future because my channel is not going to disappear, you know?
If you read the terms and conditions, it is possible.
Yeah, and especially with them being harder, you know, about certain content, and then they took away all those comments from so many people. They're still doing that to people. So it's just better to be safe than sorry. And that way we let you guys know so that you aren't ever having an issue on your channels in the future.
That is correct.
Tracy says she'd like to comment, even a nasty one. What? What are you talking about, Tracy? You mean on one of your videos? Let's see. What? Why am I not subscribed to you?
It's because it's unsubscribing people. Kimmie, look at this bracelet.
She was hanging out with. Where were you? Where were we chatting with each other, Tracy? Oh, Darlene. Tracy's awesome.
Look at this bracelet.
That blue, though.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes, that's gorgeous.
I know. It's just and it doesn't fit me, but it's not a rolly one, but it is flexible. There's like thick memory wire in there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. What I'm doing
Let me see.
What?
I walked away. Sorry, can I see it again?
Feeling left out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Todd. It would match your eyes, Todd. See? See the blue?
My eyes aren't blue.
I know.
That's cool.
Like to bring out the color of your eyes.
Yeah. But it's really pretty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to exclude you, dude.
That's all right. Well, I heard her say that's gorgeous. And I was thinking that's a word that a guy can never say. Gorgeous. It's pretty.
Miss Barbara over at Thelma's Honey Hole, she makes ornaments and stuff out of cheap bangles, right? And the cheaper the better. So all my bangles now that I just threw like 50 of them away. that I'm not going to sell or whatever. I'm going to save them for her, and then I'm going to send them to Thelma, and Thelma will take them to her, and then she's going to give me a deal on stuff.
The Bengals. Walk like an Egyptian.
Walk like an Egyptian. Na 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 na.
Man, I used to have a crush on Susanna Hoffs, the singer of the Bengals. That's how I know.
Susanna Hoffs was the guitar player.
Okay, oh, she's beautiful.
Look at what they look like.
She had short black hair, right, Todd?
Yeah, she's a brunette. Yeah, she was also in a movie called.
It was who was the singer? I can't think of her name now.
Oh wow, she was really pretty though. Woo! She hot.
I'll tell you what.
Dang! She's pretty.
Yeah.
You got good taste.
Who's the lead singer?
I don't know.
Belinda Carlisle. That's who it is.
No, that's the Go-Go's, eh? That's the Go-Go's.
That's who sings? Oh.
Bengals, Go-Go's, same era, different bands.
Oh. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about then.
Lydia! I think, Lydia, by the way, seeing you on Jewelry Nurse's channel, you are just too cute. So cute. I love her little accent, and then that song that she sang was so pretty.
Yeah, Lydia is one of my clients. She is just a wonderful person.
She seems amazing. You should show your face more often. You're very, very beautiful, Lydia.
Yeah.
Very pretty lady.
Yep, she is. Yep, I love her very much.
581 Shop says, I really appreciate that you guys are doing this working hangout and chat. My 8 to 5 obligation drives me insane. I'd love to be in the reseller world full time. It's possible. It takes a little work, but it's possible.
How long ago was it, Kimmie, that I was in the 9 to 5 all the time?
Gosh.
2 months ago?
Yeah, I was going to say, it hasn't been that long. Yeah, you're not doing that for sure.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm not doing that too. My husband, not so much.
My wife says, I don't think I would ever want you to go back to a regular job because you're so much happier now. And I am.
For sure.
I love my life. I get up, I live my life, I do what I want to do. And the only person I answer to is my bills, my wife. You know, as long as I'm doing what I need to do, everything else works itself out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's the way it should be.
Living, loving, living. It's all good.
If you can find a way to make money on your own without, boy, I don't know what happened here.
Well, what is that?
Well, it's supposed to be a necklace, but it's all
Jack fizzled.
These are scratched, so I think I'm just going to put this in a slot because I can't figure this puzzle out. I hooked one piece back up, but oh, this is supposed to go right here, but this is supposed to hook to something too. What? This is just a little too geometric, I think, for me. Who knows how to do geometry?
I used to want a Geometro.
Geometro.
You wanted one of those?
Heck yeah, they get like 40 miles a gallon.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll give you that. They would crush like a little tiny bug, though. You get smushed in one of those.
Men don't think about that.
I know, they just want to go fast, right?
Yeah, men don't think about that.
Oh, it's not fast. It's very slow.
I own my dream car.
My stepdad used to own one when we first met him, and man, did that thing suck trying to go up to the hill, like in the mountains. It was, you always had to be in the slow lane because it was horrible.
Yeah.
But you could get really good gas mileage. What's your all favorite item to pick up? That's what Bianca
Glassware. Definitely glassware. Like glasses, dishes, plates, things like that.
I've sold quite a few things like that. And I told myself I wasn't going to sell things that would break, and that seems to be a lot of what I sell. Well, that and toys, and I just basically pay attention to what my kids are into.
Hard goods. I just like to sell hard goods.
Yeah, hard goods for sure. I'm not necessarily a clothes person, really, but
I'm trying to get rid. Look, dude, I put all my clothes on 50% off, and then I went in and did good offers to buyers. I'm trying to get rid of. Well, I'm getting rid of a lot of them because I'm sending a bunch to my girlfriend. But so I'm getting rid of a lot of them that way. But yeah, I'd like to get rid of the rest of what I have and just be done with it and not do clothes anymore. Mm-hmm. Unless I want to. Like I picked up on my last haul, I picked up a bunch of, streetwear in the last haul that I did, I recorded. I picked up a bunch of streetwear shorts and stuff, and I still have to list those. But those will sell really well, so I didn't mind picking those up, and they're easy to list. It's the shirts and stuff that are so hard.
Yeah, it just takes a little effort. My whole thing is I have animals, so I'm always like having to, quickly measure them out, get them bagged up, and I tend to like hard goods or figurines or toys or whatever it is, because you can just take the item, and just snap a picture, turn it a little bit, snap another picture, turn it again, snap a picture, turn it, and within 30 seconds, maybe a minute, you have all your pictures done. Like that's what it's easier. If I had more room, if I had an area to spread out, I would probably do more clothes, though. I would. But I've been bargain hunting or reselling hard goods for so long that I don't ever see myself steering off too far from it.
Yeah. I used to do all clothes, and I still have hundreds of pieces of clothes to list. Don't get me wrong. I've got tons of golf shirts, and because that's used to be what I would, pick up, golf shirts and jeans and, stuff like that. But I'm going to get rid of a lot of inventory in our garage sale that we have. So hopefully. So see, you know what I did, Kim?
What?
I took all the hardware off of these. So now they're just the plastic pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm keeping the jump rings because they were like a rose gold kind of color. And so if I come across something that color that needs a jump ring, I will have a jump ring for it.
Yeah, that's a good idea, especially because those little parts and pieces fall off or break or bend.
Yep. And then that will go in a craft lot. And
Rebecca says, we all need Todd space. That is a great space. Yeah, yep. You haven't made Todd having that basement.
I'm very thankful. Trust me. It didn't used to be like this down here. It was there was a pool table down here and a couch, and it was like actually the first couple years that we lived here, Samantha's brother lived in the basement here, and so it was like a downstairs thing. And then it got turned into Caroline's toy room, and then I took it over with eBay. But yeah, I'm thankful. Thanks, guys. It's been a long time coming. Go back and watch some of my first videos. You'll see what it used to look like and how it's kind of morphed into this thing.
I'll tell you what, I do miss having my 1,000 square feet in the basement, because you have a different section for everything and you can move around. And then I moved up here from 1,000 square feet to 110 square feet. And that is why I've had to empty the room and start over, because it was just too crowded.
Yep.
I function better when a space is a little organized. Like I feel not as stressed out when I know where everything is. And I've spent far too much time searching for something in the time periods of being a little unorganized. Speaking of that, when is your next episode, Todd?
I know, huh? Yeah. Maybe that's what today's episode will be, because I still need to go live on my channel at some point. So maybe that's what today will be, is episode 2.
Hey, Todd, we can end this and go live on your channel.
No, that's okay. I don't want to mess up our flow, man. Got to keep it in the groove.
Good flowage.
I hope everyone that's in the chat has subscribed to both Kimmie and Todd. Their links are in the description. You guys were both supposed to type something so people could sub to you.
I think I did.
There you go. I typed something. Hi, John. Dad's Vintage Garage.
Hi, John. And I am not, under no circumstances, getting a Nightbot. I don't like Nightbot.
He's a little interesting, yes, for sure. But I'm training him, getting that whip out.
I saw John in another auction last night. Jerry's auction. Avon. John, did you notice that I gave him crap for making fun of my name? Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Grandma Wrinkles. What's going on, Carla?
Carla.
Hello, resellers. Yes, Rebecca says, Todd, Rebecca says we would follow you.
Yeah, see?
Where you lead, I will follow.
Everybody here will go over to Todd's channel, I promise you.
We're like a train like that anyways. We just
Lisa Schoenberger says, drawn back here like a magnet. That could be bad. LOL. Hi, everyone. Yes, I noticed, Dad, that you stuck up for me. I noticed you stuck up for me, John. Yes, you did. And he's like, oh, wait a minute, John. Wait a minute, John. All right.
Oh, wait. Ready? Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Is it supposed to make that sound?
I think I threw mine away. Squish.
It still makes me laugh. That was so funny. You can go back to work, sir. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that it sounded, like is it supposed to make that like sound?
That sounds healthy.
Type something. I did type something.
Todd, the glitter confetti king guy. Let me see if I got anything here in my pockets. Oh, there's some right there.
Oh, I had some. Where did my confetti go? Oh, see, I don't even know where it is now.
Okay, there's Todd's channel, and here's Kimmie's channel. There you go.
I got my confetti bagged. Woo!
There you go.
Confetti!
Woo! Confetti! You gotta shake it and then put it back in your bag.
Baby now, bringing a baby.
Sing it, Kimmie, sing it. Kimmie, you laugh like a little girl.
Laughter is good. It's a good photo.
Yes, it is. It is. Amen to that, sister. Yes, it is.
See, if we go on my channel, then I'm gonna feel like I've got to be really, really on the chat, and I'm trying to work.
Well,
so
but you know me, Todd. I usually am halfway paying attention, no matter where I'm at.
Kimmie, look at this bracelet. What do you do with these bracelets when you get them?
Is it a stretchy band? I don't know.
Well, not so much stretch. It is stretchy, but it's these ones that you see the metal in between.
I'd maybe lot them up if you have a few that are similar. People will buy them. They like the color. I mean, those are good colors. They looks like a very American 4th of July colors.
Look, here's all three of them: red, white, and blue.
Yeah, they've got good colors. Are they tarnished or anything?
No, they're in great condition.
See, I know that a lot of people like the stretchier ones because they can't get them around. The solid ones around as easily as stretchy ones. So, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You might as well try it, and if it doesn't sell, then you put it in a lot.
I can put them in a patriotic lot.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I thought you said stretchy pants. Stretchy pants.
Lisa says, note to self, do not drink water while viewing this channel as it ends up on the keyboard and shirt.
Is that because she laughed?
Well, I mean, I would assume that that's what it is.
Could that be because she was laughing?
Oh, see, now Rebecca's doing mod duties. Woo-hoo. You go, girl.
Is
you got going on in there?
Rushing in the chat?
Was who?
Cynthia Rushing. She just messaged me.
Oh, I forgot I'm wearing my I Got Enemies shirt. That's probably not the best shirt to be wearing on YouTube, but oh well.
Yeah, where's your borderline hoarderish one?
I don't think it's in my drawer, but literally it says I've got enemies.
Nice.
I don't have enemies. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. If I do, then I don't know who they are. And
Mario.
it's me, Mario.
Did you guys see Katie's post about Jason T. Smith following her around? Oh, I see it. Following her around Savers, telling her how the 215 tastes.
Not Katie, like Katie and Vicky? Katie?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
215 is the highway that she fell out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who Jason T. Smith is, don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen him in my chat.
Jason T. Smith used to have a show on one of the channels about thrifting and selling on eBay.
Mm-hmm. He has an eBay store, I guess. I typed in his name.
Yeah, and don't sub to him. He's been bullying Katie and Vicky, and he specifically bullied Katie, following her around, going, "How are ya?" She's like, "Fine." And he kept following her and asking her, "How'd the 215 taste? How'd the 215 taste?"
That's not very nice.
No, it's not very nice. And so,
Fool on that guy.
yeah, don't follow him. And he's done Vicky wrong too.
That's not, because they're awesome. They're amazing. Like,
yeah,
Vicky
how I got familiar with Vicky is I watched his show a few times, and she was on his show. That's how they knew each other. And yeah, and so yeah, for him to do that, he's just a jerk.
Deep flipping particles.
Hi, Dee. Hey, Dee, how'd your show go? Hey, Cynthia. I knew you'd show up because I told you we were live.
Kelly, the ecom mom, says her pedicure's done. Now her nails match her karate belt.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man. Is she black belt? Blue belt?
Purple belt?
What belt is she? Scared of you.
Blue. I'm guessing it's blue because she says it. Her nails are blue.
Oh, okay.
We all just need Kelly, the ecom mom, as our bodyguard. She'll just
no kidding.
Everybody.
Oh boy, you know what? I'm just gonna say this out loud. We're not going to, I don't think. But our friend Jenny Girl's Closet just went live. That's cool. She's good people, man. I like watching her.
Yeah, I've only caught her a couple times. I follow so many people. It's so hard to remember to follow everybody and to be. It's just.
I'm to the point. I just put on Netflix and Cheers and let her buck. I'm on season 4.
It gets hard to follow everybody. I've been lurking more than I have been in chats lately, just and then waiting on a comment on something instead of watching people live all the time. It just gets kind of hard and it's distracting. And then I feel, well, it's not really necessarily distracting. I feel bad if I'm not responding or I'm missing the chat. So sometimes better to be a stalker. I mean, lurk.
Yeah. I thought that was
let it out the bag right there. You just said it. She's a
I
stalker.
thought it was so sweet yesterday during Katie and Vicky's show, because I had talked to Katie earlier that morning. We were FaceTiming, and Vicky said, she goes, I don't really watch a whole lot of people on YouTube. Just a few people. That's really all I watch on YouTube. And then she named a few people. And then she says, yeah, and Hipflippinmamma when she goes live. And I was just like, oh, I didn't even know that she followed me. I mean, I know we're friends and everything, but I'm not really, unless she just tunes in for the laughs.
Maybe she's a lurker. I have a few lurkers that watch me live, but they don't want, they don't say anything in them because then they kind of feel like they have to talk to everybody. And they're picky, which I totally get it.
I've been coaxing some of mine out, though.
Lurkers, we see you. Mwahaha. There's 22 people watching right now, actually.
Hit the thumbs up, guys, for Mama.
You got 31. That's awesome.
Really, really does help, Mama. What's that?
You have 31 thumbs up, which is awesome.
Nice. Thank you, guys. Mama loves you right back. I love you right back.
Put it in the air.
I got you high five, Todd.
Guys talking about clothes. I wish I never would have bought so many clothes. But I was watching everybody else getting all these clothes, and I'm like, okay, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. Without thinking.
To overbuy clothes is the #1 mistake of every reseller. I don't know one reseller that didn't do that.
And that's why I'm sitting here taking pictures of them now, because I want to be done with them, but I can't be done with it till I get past it. So I got to do the work and then get them, once they're listed and gone, then whatever. Yep.
Like, are you ever going to buy brasiers in bulk again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he sells those a lot.
Yeah, I know he does.
Yeah.
Do you get many returns?
I'll buy bras. Well, yeah, I turned $1 into 15 to 25.
But do you get a lot of returns on bras?
No. I've had one return, and it's just because it didn't fit, and was just perfect. So, yep.
That's awesome. Kimmie, did you ever do free returns?
No, I never did do free returns.
Yeah, I've only done a few things. Like, it just depends on what it is. But I don't usually do free returns. I do that the buyer pays for it if they. And I, of course, depending on the situation, if somebody's like messaging me and it's legit, reason to get a return, then I do work with people. But I just put it as the buyer pays for the shipping on the return because.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. It's like, it's just not even, it depends on what it is. It really just depends on what it is. Some of them I won't even do a return at all on because I know how, some people are sometimes and trying to pull one over on you. So there's some items. I'm like Todd. I have a little bit of everything kind of going on in my store. It just depends on what the item is, what the value is.
Hey, Kimmie, do you know what TCP stands for?
Is it on jewelry?
Yeah, it's on this necklace right here. Would your daughter like this necklace? Oh, it's missing a stone. I didn't notice it until I looked at it in the camera. She's probably too old for this, isn't she?
She's not so much until... Like, she's kind of, I don't really know. I mean, she changes her mind every other week, but because of her school, they're only allowed to wear kind of simple jewelry. So that's what she tends to like or prefers to just get, because 5 days out of the week, that's only allowed, what she's allowed to wear. The school is so strict on jewelry. But you know what is silly though? This is the one complaint, one negativity I'm gonna vent about for half a second. They allow girls to wear earrings, but they won't let the boys wear earrings. I think that's messed up.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't either. I think that if the boys want to wear earrings, then they should be able to.
Yep, I do too.
Man. So let's take a poll. Do you guys think I have my ears pierced or not pierced?
I think you do have them pierced.
I'd say one of them you had pierced.
Man, I was a trendsetter. It was my summer of 11th grade. Anyways, I got my first piercing in 9th grade, and I got 3 on this ear and 1 over here. I used to rock hoops, man, back in this is way before it was cool. Yeah, I was rocking hoops. I thought I was somebody.
Did you have a mullet too? Did you rock the mullet?
Not with the hoops, no. I don't know.
Not with the hoops, no.
Hoops are still popular. I mean, that's a trend that never seems to go out of style.
Nope.
My daughter loves hoops, but she can only wear those on the weekend. But she's always wearing them whenever she gets a chance. She's sensitive, though, like me, Kelly, in the fact of being allergic to so many
Metal.
Metals and certain things. She's just like that.
When's her birthday?
This month.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the 22nd. 22nd. She's going to be 14, and I just am mind blown by it. I don't know what happened.
Maybe, what kind of stuff does she like? Because I'm going to be buying some more 925 stuff. So what kind of stuff does she like?
She just is more simple. It's one of the favorite ones she wears is a chain, and it just has a a little straight just piece to it. Or she loves earrings. She loves all kinds of earrings. She loves hoops. And she loves, any type of kind of bling bling, like studs, that type of thing. She's not into bracelets. It's earrings and necklaces. She really she used to be big into chokers. I am really starting to like chokers. There's a lot of really cool necklaces.
You have a neck. You've got a neck, so you can wear them.
I'll have to show you the one, but I'm trying to figure out what to put in the center of it because it broke, but let me go get it. I love it so much.
Oh, that's okay, Dee. Don't worry about it. You're okay, Dee.
Oh, man. So I'm looking at my old yearbook, trying to find an old picture. But look at that cool picture of a Z28 and a Camaro sitting in the school parking lot.
Let me see.
All I heard was Z28.
Okay, it's all
I'm sorry, 280Z. 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 In the parking lot. The 80s.
It's all on you, Todd. We're just waiting.
Oh, I thought I showed you just now.
No, you got to make sure the camera's on you.
Oh,
I didn't see it.
Okay. It's a Camaro and a 280Z in the school parking lot. It's kind of cool.
That is cool. This is.
Bianca says the question is more where Todd is pierced.
My ears. My ears only. Never got into none of that freaky stuff.
I'm going to make no comment.
Yeah, I'm not going to make a comment either because I'm not pierced anywhere but the ears and the heart.
All right, Kelly, this is what I was talking about, this type of style of necklace.
Hang on. Why won't it go flip to you?
I don't know, because
hang on. I'm not on the right. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, that's cute.
This one's wood. This is a wooden bead one.
That's gorgeous.
This is the one that I have to find a center thing for because in the very center it's missing.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this.
Kim, just take the one off the side, okay, and add it to that one.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And you'll never even know that you're missing it on one side.
I think that it's amazing, this necklace. It doesn't look very good with the shirt I'm wearing, but
No, it's really pretty.
it's like that burgundy wine.
Put it on your head and let it fall over your eyes.
Like a headband.
No, let it go over your eyes. Yeah. That's very Saturday night with the hubby. Not like that, you weirdo. Put it on your forehead.
I have two. My forehead is huge. It'll show how big my forehead
No,
is.
just right there. Look how sexy that looks.
Mm.
Oh, that was good, Kim.
All right, guys. Are you ready for a good laugh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll show you the picture first, and then I'm just going through my yearbooks, and I'm finding old letters from here's a girl named Dawn. Todd, howdy, what you doing? May 15th, 1990. We were sitting in class, apparently. Todd, howdy, what you up to? Not much over here. Since I have to write you first, I guess I'll have to start out with the conversation. So, what did you do over the weekend? Did you have fun? Blah, blah, blah. We were watching a movie. That's funny.
You had all them girls writing you notes, Todd. I'm not.
Simple conversation, right? Simple conversation.
I was too paranoid to send notes in class for fear that I'd get in trouble, so I just didn't.
Where are you?
Okay.
I see you.
What was this?
Mullet.
Did you
got
see
a
my big
mullet.
head?
Right there.
I did, man.
I saw you right away.
Right there. That was my sophomore year.
So cute, Todd. You're so cute.
1989.
Such a cutie, Todd.
Rock.
And then we'll go to the next year. And I must have cut my hair off somewhere between there and there.
Did you wear eyeliner, Todd?
Heck no.
No?
No.
No eyeliner? Why not?
Why would I do that? Because I wasn't a weirdo.
Oh, come on now.
Okay, here we go.
Aw, so adorable.
Cut the hair off.
Aww. Your transformation into Elvis. That was the war year. I cannot find any of my cards. Well, this will do.
Scott Carpenter yearbook. You ever hear of Scott Carpenter? Kimberly? The high school or the junior high?
Name. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Why? What happened at Scott Carpenter?
Oh. That's where I went to school. Oh, I was on the paper, guys. Or on the front page of the newspaper when I graduated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, Todd.
It's awesome.
This is crazy.
Our Todd
Looking back.
famous. Hey, Kim, do you like that song, Yellow?
What song?
By Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga from A Star is Born?
I haven't seen that movie, but I do know what song you're talking about.
You like that song?
Yeah, there's a few of them. I actually like Lady Gaga. She's a little bit of an oddball, a quirky person, and anybody who knows I tend to flock to that type of person. So.
Well, she takes it to the extreme because people don't like it, and that's why she does it.
Yeah. Teach her own, whatever. She is a little strange, but let's see, when she did this, obviously not this Super Bowl, but when she did the halftime performance what was that, last year or the year before that? And I just loved her even more when she dropped the mic at the very end and just like fell down off. It was a beautiful moment. I was like, you go, girl.
Yeah, I like her too.
To get up on stage and not only just perform, but then to be so out there about it.
Right. And proud, loud and proud.
Yeah, I mean, she's not like my favorite singer or person, but I I don't mind her at all.
Yeah, I like her because she encourages people to be themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I like her. Then I like Sia. Sia is another kind of oddball. You know, the one with that she's got her black and white hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like a shaggy dog or something.
Chandelier. How's Chandelier go? Chandelier. I just wanna swing.
Yeah, there you go.
From the chandelier.
She sings a song. Yeah, that's totally what it is, huh? There's some high notes in that song.
Yeah.
Body girls don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink or something like that. 1, 2, 3.
Sing it, Kimmie. Sing it.
I can't remember all of it.
Could you imagine if the three of us get together, the harmonies that we would make?
I love harmonies.
It's too hard to do it on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Well, because the screen switches so much, and
it's just hard to do on YouTube. It's just hard to do. It's like almost impossible to do. Because when I'm singing, then I can't hear you, and when you're singing, you can't hear me, and when you and I sing, then Todd just is quiet.
Mm-hmm. So Sia sings a song that's not as known. It's one of my favorites, and on the version that I first heard it, it was like attached to her CD. I don't remember what they call that, where there'll be a lot of no music, and all of a sudden the song will come on. It's like at the end, you know, of
like a hidden track.
Yeah, like an added little track, yeah, for sure. But she does a song that's called Lullaby, and I love it because it. So it's all send a wish upon a star, do the work and you'll go far. Send a wish upon a star, make a map and there you are. And then she's all, and you stood tall, now you will fall. Don't break the spell of a life spent trying to do well. I love it because it's such beautiful.
Now sing that all over again. Sing it all over again.
Okay, so I go.
I was trying to get the camera on you.
Oh boy, now the spotlight. No, so it goes, send a wish upon a star. Do the work and you'll go far. Send a wish upon a star. Make a map and there you are. Then another little part.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the chorus goes, you stood tall, now you will fall. Don't break the spell of a life spent trying to do well. I love it so much. It's such a cool little song that she does.
Beautiful, Kim, the way you sing it.
Thank you.
I love your voice.
Nice.
I could sit and listen to your voice all day.
I appreciate that. I'm so self-conscious of singing. It's pretty. I don't know why I am. You know, I
don't know why you are either.
I've sung the national anthem in front of 50,000 people.
Where'd you do that?
At a racetrack. But I was, far enough away that I wasn't, I couldn't really even tell everybody's face in the crowd. It wasn't like I could see the details. And that's another thing about being on stage is it's scarier, honestly, to sing like this than it is on a stage because the lights are so bright on a stage that you can't really see an audience anyways.
Well, the thing with me is I'll just start singing, like something will pop in my head. And like I say, if it pops in my head, it comes out of my mouth. And I don't know I'm singing. And I sing a lot while I'm live. And then I'll be like, sometimes I'll go back and watch, so I can read the chat in case I didn't, I missed anything in the chat. And it's like, man, I sing a lot. Yeah. All right. Thank you, honey. In a little bit.
Cindy Rosen just came in. She says, "Oh my, OMG, you all been on for 2 hours and I didn't know." Yeah, so we have figured out, Cindy, that YouTube be drunk always.
Yeah, they be drunk always.
You should unsub from Mama and resub to her to get your notifications.
And not only that, Cindy loves jewelry, but I was live 2 times prior to that this morning that you probably never even got a notification for.
Is Todd using phone to list items?
Yes, I use my phone to list items.
I do too.
Part of it.
Yep, I use my phone to do drafts, and then I use the computer to fill everything else in. Hey, you know that seller update, Kim? Are they switching everything back to 30 days again? Where you can do 30 days?
Sure, I don't think so. I haven't listened or read every single detail. I usually try to.
I thought that's what Vicky said yesterday, something about that.
Let's just go look. I'm a little behind in my info these past few days dealing with this dog. Today's better because they're a little calmer and I don't have to watch them every 5 seconds.
I thought you said that he just loved her.
Yeah, but he loves her. Like wants to make babies.
Oh, wants to make babies and they're not fixed.
Yeah, so we don't need to be having no little funny looking.
How do you know she's not fixed? You don't know if she's not fixed.
Yeah, Violet's not fixed. I know Violet's not because I've had Violet her whole life.
But yeah, and so you can tell because he's intact.
Yeah, he has all parts very clear.
Yeah,
like,
that's
all parts.
Yeah, that's called.
Get Violet fixed though because whenever she goes into heat during the summers, she likes to escape, and I don't want her. I don't want to have to deal another summer doing that.
Yeah. Well,
she went across the street or like across the main street and somehow got into some grease trap, and she had grease, which is really hard to get off. Like she was covered in it.
How do you deal with the constant blood and all of that, Kim?
I just lay stuff down for her, and it sucks because it's like I don't take her in the car as often when she, goes through heat like that. But she's pretty calm for being a Chihuahua. She's pretty chill, and she just kind of stays in her safe zones. We have a few safe zones around the house where, like, you're not allowed to torture the animals and or play with them or mess around, kind of thing, or ever punish them if they go into that little area. That's their safe spot. Just like the same thing that people use a kennel for. That's their safe zone. You should never, ever punish, your animal inside of that safe zone. That should be their little...
Right. Or just leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave them alone while they're in there, Like when they're in their little spot, you just leave them alone. You don't even... That's where they know they can go and nobody's going to bother them.
D says, so if the month is 31 days, it's the whole month and you don't lose a day. Oh, okay. That's what I think she's talking about the update. Because all the listings, even the good till canceled, they all rotate every 30 days anyways, or, get relisted.
So we still have to deal with good with canceled? Good till canceled?
Yeah. The thing I'm not a fan of is it'll say you have X amount, you have 950 active, and then you go in and look, and they're including the ones that you sold, and it says that you're now out of stock. Well, what if you only had one of those?
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
Yeah, that is kind of irritating because I have 3 items that I actually need to pull down because it did that. I sold them, and then and there's watchers on it. So I'm like, that's just another thing that I always have to sort of pay attention to. Before they did the good till canceled, I did not do good till canceled. I did 7
I
days,
did 30 days.
10 days. It depends on where it was, what it was, when it was, basically the time period. Because I think about sales, I think about holidays, I think about when, you know, regular stores, brick and mortar stores do sales and all that. And so I was kind of timing it, you know, around all that. And now I don't mind that everything went to good till canceled. You know, everything keeps changing. It doesn't matter what business you're in. They're going to always keep sort of changing and trying to better their business. You just got to deal with it. And you know, my family's been in eBay for many years, and it's changed quite a lot from the late 90s till now.
Did your mom experience a dip in sales this month?
No, she's like a guru, man. She's a guru in eBay and Amazon. She's amazing. So they just bought another property. They just bought another property to rent out. I'm like, all right, I'm glad that she's doing well.
Good for her.
Coming back. She should be coming back from Arizona here really, really soon. I'm so excited because I'm hoping to do some videos and have her in the videos because I know that she would not care. She's always trying.
Last time she wasn't feeling good.
I know, and so I have not seen. I'm really close to my mom, and I used to see her a lot. So for her to move, you know, and be a snowbird, and I haven't seen her since the end of November. Like, it's killing me. It's totally hurting my heart to not be with her or see her or hang out with her. I'm definitely her mini-me.
Yeah, I know you guys are close.
Yeah, she's an awesome person. We look really close to alike. It's the female gene in my family is very strong. If you put all, you know, me and Lily and then my mom and my grandma, everybody together, you could see that we are definitely all related, very much so, because we look very, very similar.
Yeah.
My mom's awesome now. I think the whole YouTube world would love her.
Oh, I have no doubt. Because look what she raised, you know.
Yeah, she's a good person, man, and she's done right by me. I'm very grateful because I don't necessarily know what it's like to, you know, not have amazing parents. Like, because even though my parents are divorced and been divorced for a really long time, and they didn't get along, you know, they still don't get along. But I've never been deprived of love. You know, they've always been. I'm really close to my dad. I mean, I see my dad. I talk to my dad multiple times a week and try to see him multiple times a month. He's too funny. He just got a smartphone. He just got a smartphone not too long ago, and he thinks that he is just so in on what's the latest and greatest, and he loves to send emojis. He's like, oh, look at this emojis. Oh, did you know that your phone could do this? I'm like, Dad, touchscreen phones have been around for a minute.
That's hilarious.
Google, did you know you could just ask Google? No shit. Oh, sorry. No shizzle. Are you kidding?
Okay, Kim. It's okay, Kim. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, well, the S-bomb is probably the only one that I accidentally drop if I do drop it.
You're okay. You're home here, Kim. I don't sweat that.
Yeah. Cynthia says put a baby diaper. Oh, diaper, I think is what she's talking about. Oh, yeah. And hello, Craig. If I didn't say hi to you, I don't know if did I say hi to him? I don't know.
You see him enough.
I know. I get confused sometimes when I see people in other chats and then I see them again. I can't remember if I've said hi to them or not.
Yeah. Yep. Don't let it stress you out.
They changed it from 30 days to the actual month. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured Dee would know. She's always up and up.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's that flipping particle. She
is awesome.
She's a flipping particle. It was so nice to spend the day with her.
I bet. You guys looked like you had a good time.
Yeah, we did. She better time than I think she likes to admit. It was something.
Have you hung out with Lou Hustles yet?
No,
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah,
I can't believe it. 'Cause if I were there, we'd have done hung out by now.
he's very busy.
Me, you.
He's very busy. He's very devoted family man, and he is extremely, extremely busy. So that'll happen when it's supposed to happen.
I still have yet to meet anybody through the YT or reseller world. I'm sure I will eventually, though. Like,
shoot, I met a follower in Salvation Army.
Why are you calling me every 2 seconds, person?
Yep, I met a one of my followers in Salvation Army. I heard "Mama," turned around and it was Chrissy O. Gave her a big hug, and she was in a hurry though, so we didn't chat for too long. We're gonna get together and go in sourcing though. Has anybody ever recognized you, Kim?
No, I haven't. I'm not big enough for anybody to recognize me. Are you kidding me? No, not yet. I'm sure that eventually it will probably happen, especially with going to the bins and stuff like that. I know quite a few people have been to the bins. I'd like to meet Yvonne. Lindy Glenn's friend. She lives.
Yvonne is the sweetest person. Even in person, she's sweeter in person than she is on her videos. I mean, she is just a huge heart. That's just the best way to describe Yvonne. She is just a huge heart. That, and she's 6'11".
6'11" or 5'11"?
No, she's like 6'2".
That's
or
pretty
6
tall.
foot. 6'2" or 6 foot. She's extremely tall, and she used to be a professional poker player.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's cool.
Yep. So, but she's so sweet, you guys. So sweet. We didn't get that much time to spend together last year. So we were gonna spend some time together this year, but I'm not going this year, so
bye, Bianca.
Bye, Bianca. So
bye, Bianca.
Because I'm not going this year, we're not gonna be able to hang. So
I thought about going, and I just maybe next year. Maybe this year it's just not. I have way too many.
If I would have still been working, then I would have went. But I'm not working, so I mean, just at home.
I still like what Wade did, with the idea of he rented out that bowling alley, and then all those people came. That's what I think we should do. We should just, try to plan something more central,
right?
And not somewhere where it's 120 degrees. Ugh.
Like Lindy is in Kansas. Isn't that kind of central?
Yeah, that's literally Tornado Alley is like centered.
So that would be a good place to meet. And she'd be down for that. I was just talking to her yesterday, but she'd be down for that too. I know she would be.
Yeah, she's good stuff. I've been watching her a long time. One of the longest out of all the people I've been watching in the reseller community. Her and of course Wade. Rally.
Well, she let me know. She let me know after the chat yesterday, after her live chat. She messaged me and she's like, Kelly, I don't like wine. I hope you're seriously not going to send me wine. I said, no, I'm not going to send you wine. That was just a joke. She goes, oh, okay, because I don't like wine. And I was like, no, that was just a joke. But yeah, I got to meet her last year at eBay Open, but she and I had been talking for, messaging for a long time before I got to meet her. It's just kind of nice sometimes to put, a personality to the face,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
sure.
tell you what's got me really upset though, and it's not their fault, but Ryan and Allie aren't making coffee anymore. And I really like their coffee. And I'm devastated because I can't get any more coffee now. And their coffee is so good.
It's
Huh?
It's Callie that I I want to hang out with her so bad. I think it would be so much fun to hang out with Callie.
You know what I call Callie? Callie and I call each other the flab flicking sisters.
I see you say that in the chat sometimes.
Yeah, flab flicking sisters. It's because in one of the videos, she went like this in one of the videos. She was going, then she went and flicked her flab. And I saw it had just come out. They had just posted it. And I messaged her and I said, Callie, you and I are sisters. We're flab flicking sisters. And then she messaged back, oh my God, I didn't know anybody saw that.
I just love her. I think she's so funny. She's always like video bombing, not photo bombing necessarily. It's always
video.
Brady Mason.
Yep. Well, she's hilarious. Her mom is hilarious.
Yeah, she seems like a cool person.
Yeah, I wish she'd have gone to eBay Open last year.
Yeah, I wonder if she's going this year. Well, not that I'm going, but I bet it would be fun. I'd love to meet her one day.
Yeah, I don't know if Rally Roots could function without Allie.
Right? Every time I see her, I always tell her, I'm all, shh, you're my favorite. That's the thing I always tell her.
They know it, though. That's why Ryan and Allie are so good to her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's so valuable. And they know it.
Yeah, she's amazing. Callie's a good person.
Well, that's why her and Ryan are such good friends. And that's how Allie got to be friends with her, was through Ryan, because Ryan and Callie were really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're super nice people. All of them. That's a really pretty. I might take this necklace and put it on a chain. I really like that. If it were on a chain.
I'll be right back. I gotta do a party break.
You sound like a professional photographer there, Todd.
Yeah. Click, click, click.
Yep. Click, click.
Man, I'll be so glad when these clothes are done.
What does this remind you of, Todd? Look at this. What does this remind you of? Just long distance.
Look at it. Looks like candy.
I know.
Looks like lifesavers.
Lifesavers, yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's see what Kimmie thinks when she gets
back.
What
do they taste like?
They're stone. They don't taste like anything.
Oh, okay.
They don't taste like anything. That's really funny, though. My husband made dinner. I should probably go eat, but I'm not hungry. Because I had that peanut butter, so I'm not hungry.
Yeah, but he made dinner, so you should go eat. What do you make?
Fish.
Oh, that sounds good. There you go. There you go.
Fish. We kind of we'll make something and then the other person will eat when they want to eat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're not real formal about that because it's just us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I burned myself. See what I did, Todd? I did this when I was holding the screw, and I drilled it too fast, and I burnt myself. And then I said, "Don't do this."
Put some Vastatracin on it.
Yeah, FYI, don't do this. Hello, Mama. Mama. What up, Mama? I missed Bible study today, didn't I?
So did I.
Well, I prayed earlier today, remember? We were praying, so we were kind of in church.
Kind of a nice shirt. Size large. Let's check it out. I might like it. Summertime.
Summertime, summertime, and the living is easy. Mm-hmm.
Not a fan.
Does it fit?
It's pretty good size large. By
Someone
John
has-
Henry.
What was that, Kimmie?
Someone that whoever was just calling was asking about the dog.
What'd they say?
Well, I haven't listened to the message.
Well, let's listen to it.
I hope so. You know, it's like,
You're gonna cry, Kimmie.
well, we can't really. I mean, he's sweet, but the fact that he needs to be fixed is really honestly a big problem.
Kimmie,
Yeah.
play the message
He needs to get home.
so
I
Mama
know.
can listen to it.
I can't get shizzle done. I'm gonna look it up. See what the test is. A little white dog, Bichon freeze mixed with Maltese. Okay, that would make sense. His name translates to blue. Oso. Oso? Is that your name? Holy shit, that's totally his name.
Is it? Did he respond?
Yeah. Oso, come here. Oso. Oso? He's looking at me. He totally is like, wait, what is going on? They just moved here, is what she says. They just moved here.
Well, you better get that dog home then, girl.
That's awesome, man. I know
Well,
if Violet was
seriously,
lost.
If the pound would have picked him up, he would have been adopted out already. Like, because he's
Yeah.
cute. Which once he's adopted out, like you're kind of SOL. You know, you
Right. How many days have you had him?
since Saturday. So, it's 5 days.
Today's 5 days. Wow, Kimmie, I'm so happy you found the owner. So are you gonna get off here and go take care of that?
Yeah, here in just a second.
You gonna let the kids say goodbye though?
I don't know. That honestly might make it a little harder.
No, you better. I would. I think you need to let the kids say goodbye.
Right?
Because they've gotten attached and they love him. And then you just need to explain to them that he has a family that's also attached to him that had him a long time and they're missing him. And you should probably take the kids with you when you go return him.
Right?
Or they should come into you and pick him up, really. So have you
And
responded back?
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
Texting me. Well, I don't. I still want to. I told her I'd call her here in a minute.
Well, you better get off here, baby, and go take care of it.
Yeah.
I can see you're a little emotional.
Well, really, it's easier. I mean, as sweet as he is, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. My intention.
Right, and that's what you said yesterday.
Dog. My intention was to make sure that somebody would do the right thing because I've missed. I've lost dogs because they didn't do the right thing, and my dog.
Was it a Facebook post they responded to?
No, it was the flyer. It was one of the flyers. So I don't know how it took them so long to see that those were everywhere, but the weather's been really bad up until today.
So now walk across the room, wait for him to be distracted, and then call him Oso and see if he looks at you.
Well, he just literally perked up when you said it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Who's Oso? Oso, come here, boy.
It means
Come
blue.
here, Oso.
And I figured that well, let's see. So, because I thought blue in Spanish was azul, but.
Call him Blue and see if he responds.
Oh, Blue.
She has a Georgia number.
Well, that proves that they just moved here.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, is if they had just moved here or it was somebody watching somebody else's dog. The part that I don't necessarily think is so awesome is she's like, we just let him out freely. That's not supposed to be doing that. Like, that's illegal. But
if they offer you a reward, take it. And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. She says she wouldn't be able to even do it till 5. So then I won't be able to have Lily tell him.
Kimmie, did you hear me?
No, I'm sorry, what?
If they offer you a reward, take it. And you know what it,
Mm-hmm.
Take it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad that, because it's like that guy that I told you called, who was real fishy, like he was going to pick the dog up or something. And
right. But listen.
Watch so many horror stories through all these little, social media sites of dogs being picked up and brought somewhere else and sold. And
I never take a reward or anything when I do the same thing. But if I was saving money for what you're saving money for, I would definitely take it.
I'm gonna look at the chat here in case. Oh, they are doing that Brunswick stew thing, huh, Mama? I forgot about that. Mama is higher.
Did you see what I did, Kimmie? I squeezed all the orange juice into the actual orange, and then I drank the juice right out of the orange.
That's awesome. So I was watching this 5-minute craft kind of video, and they took a hot glue gun. They were making things out of with a hot glue gun. And they took a orange and a bottle of soda, cut the lid off the bottle of soda, hot glued the lid around they dug out part of the orange, hot glued the lid to the outside of the orange, and then just like dumped it out. I was like, what? I don't know if it really works like that, but
yeah. I always try. I bite the end of the orange off, and then I try and suck all the juice out of the orange, and then eat the dry pieces that are left.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be wheezing the juice.
I'm weird, okay? I'm different. I do things differently.
It's unique. Cindy says, take the reward and take kids out for ice cream. Right, man, they've been helping me a lot because it's been kind of a fiasco. A little bit separating the dogs. Violet, our dog, is a little confused because she's like,
bye, Bianca.
She's my spoiled, rotten little baby.
Yeah,
it is.
For sure.
Everywhere with me whenever I can. And so she's confused as to why she continues to have to be locked up, because I tried to, not locked up, but like behind the baby gate on the other side of the house. I tried to do that to him, to the dog, and he just wouldn't have it. He was, jumping baby gate. He's a little bit bigger. I'll have them show me pictures, Rebecca. I'm sure that they have pictures. She described him like to a T, which is the first person so far.
Kimmie, what does this look like to you?
I'm not as good with jewelry as you are.
No, what does this look like to you?
A donut.
Look at this piece, and now look at these.
Lifesavers.
Yep. Myself and Todd both thought lifesavers.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. It's a candy necklace.
Well, you know what? I'm really happy that you found the right owner. I'm happy for the dog. I'm happy for you because you would have kept the dog.
Yeah, and I don't really, my issue, lately there's a little bit of a budget issue, and that was the part I was worried about, was like, because I would have spent whatever I could, obviously for the dog, but still, if he has a home, then he needs to go home.
Yeah, if he has a home, he needs to go home. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really happy, Kim. I mean,
I know, right? I'm glad that I stuck to my guns and didn't turn the dog over to the shelter.
Or to that other person.
Oh, yeah, that was a whole fishy situation. I put on the flyer. I translate, because I in that area, there's a lot of Hispanic-speaking families. And that was another thing I thought. I'm like, well, maybe they just don't speak enough English to be able to navigate or figure out what they do. So I translated all the flyers into Spanish, and
that was so smart of you.
Yeah, I figured maybe it was an older couple or something, or somebody who just moved here, or maybe somebody babysitting the dog, or because he smelled like shampoo. He smells like shampoo.
Oh.
Well, he'd been groomed recently, and I figured when I walked up to him, like I was telling you on the phone, I figured he'd have tags on him. Thought 100, because you're supposed to have tags on your dog. You're supposed to have the rabies tags on the dog.
They probably don't know the rules here.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make sure to let her know, because they will take that dog, or ticket her.
Make sure you tell her about the jerks that were trying to claim the dog.
Yeah.
And how lucky she is that you didn't just give him to them.
Yeah, well, I mean, the dog was running loose, and these other two people were trying to restrain their dog from going after that dog, and that was what I just thought would be so horrible, because they'll put one of them down.
Right.
And that's sad. For a dog just being a dog, it's kind of sad sometimes when that has to happen like that.
Yes.
Exactly what they are, which is, an animal.
Kimmie, I just want to commend you for being such a wonderful person.
Oh, thank you.
That you picked up the dog to take care of it.
Yeah, I didn't want him to get hurt or hit, and I would have wondered. That was the biggest thing, is I was like, I wondered and been thinking about it constantly, especially with that storm coming through. And people, I'm telling you, somebody grabbed our dog, the one that we lost years ago, because he was chipped, and there's no way that he would have not came running back. So I'm somebody had to have picked him up. And do the right thing by turning him in. Eventually, or at least trying to find the home. That's usually what I try to do, is I try to find where they live.
Mom's cell.
And then,
hello. I'm not ready to go to the post office. Why? Oh, no. Go ahead, Mom, because I'm on live right now, and I have not wrapped my packages yet. So go ahead and go. Okay, bye. Love you. Sorry, guys. I never know if it's good or bad, so when it's my mom, I go ahead and answer. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What were you saying, Kimmie? That's why you pick them up, because you just never know?
Well, because it's you know, it's usually like somebody's trying to hunt for them or look for them, and I try to give
Right.
them time
Right.
to search for them, and at least I know that they're safe and they're not with a messed up person, you know, or any animal that comes here is spoiled rotten.
Oh yeah,
Ridiculous. Like,
for sure.
we trapped a cat. Well, I think it was a year. Yeah, probably a year ago. It looked messed up, like it was injured, and we kept putting food out, and we would see it. It was hiding right next to our porch for a while, or our front door. We couldn't catch it because I was trying to, you know, to catch it to help it, bring it to a vet or something, because it looked kind of messed up. And so Michael used he used his hunting skills and built this like track from a crate and a stick, and
Trapped
on
it.
our cameras for the cat to walk up underneath it, and he pulled the fishing string and, you know, trapped the cat. And we just like to do what we can. I don't know how so many animals always show up here. It's like they know or something.
They do.
I'm trying to catch the birds on film so I could show y'all the hundreds of birds that come up to my front porch.
Listen, they come to our house too. All the strays come to our house in the summer. It's like people know where to come.
Right?
Yep.
Did I film what, Mary Beth? The birds? I'm trying to. I did put my camera out there the other day. It was one of the first times I had filled up the bird feeder, but it was a little windy that day, and I didn't catch as many. I go out and sing to the birds. I swear my neighbors must think I'm a whack job.
I don't think so.
I'm like, whatever. Well, one of my neighbors, she's like 90. She loves me. Her name's Gladys. She's always like, my name's Gladys. I'm glad to meet you. She's a very sweet lady.
My name's Gladys. I'm glad to meet you.
I'm glad to meet you.
I'd love to meet Gladys.
She's awesome. They bring me plants, like garden plants, like tomato plants.
Really?
Yeah, they grow them every year. They use the seeds from the ones the year before to regrow new plants, and they bring me a lot of plants, which I think is really, really awesome. I always have the most beautiful tomatoes, you know, smaller cherry tomatoes to like the bigger ones. And I like to make sauce. My daughter loves for me to make any type of like spaghetti sauces or.
Yeah. And do you freeze them? I freeze mine.
No, I don't, but I'm trying to expand what I do with some of that, because it's so difficult with how many start. I can't keep up. And I have my tomato plants on a little cart. I don't know if I told you about this, Kelly. I know I was telling somebody, but I have all my I have my tomato plants on a cart. Well, I had them on a cart because when it started to get cold, I was wheeling them into the ground.
Right. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Faces when you're wandering around with a cart full of plants. They're like,
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it.
You know, I live in Colorado, and they look at you real funny.
Do people not have
oh, poor thing.
do they not have gardens in Colorado?
They do, but no, most people don't have their plants on wheels, and they're all walking them around like you're walking your plants. But I'm moving it so it gets sun better.
But how big are they, Kim?
Well, I mean, until they start to really produce, they're very green. They look very green, tomato plants do.
I know. I usually grow about 15 or 16 plants.
Hey, Bobby, I just subscribed to Bobby yesterday. Let's see, where was it I saw you, Bobby, that somebody was Derek. I think it was actually Derek.
Yeah, I just subscribed to Bobby too, I think. Let me go make sure. Hey, Bobby Plowman, make sure you sub to Kimmie and to me and to Todd. Yeah, I subbed to you yesterday.
That must have been where I saw him. Derek.
Yep, he was on Derek's.
Yeah, Derek was talking about him.
Yeah, well, he was on Derek's show. He was actually on Derek's show.
Oh, see, I missed that part. I didn't.
He's the race car driver who made it through race car driving unhurt, and then was driving along and got hit by a drunk driver and got paralyzed.
Oh man.
And he is so awesome, and he is so inspirational, and he's just like one of those guys you just want to sit down for 2 or 3 hours and just listen to. He's full of stories. Absolutely full of stories. He's really cool. And he's got his own business.
Yep, Mary Beth, right there. Moving your tomatoes, belting out, feed the birds.
Tuppence. Feed the bird.
Oh, who wants a cross that's really blinged out?
I've never been into that so much. It's been a long time. Oh, that one is really, really pretty though.
Yeah, let me.
Makes me think of Roland Picker, because he, I know, is all about crosses, necklaces, and there's a few people in that circle.
Yeah, I'll have to list this one. You know, the whole thing with me is I gotta let it focus. Get it to focus. The whole thing with me is crosses bum me out because it makes me think of Jesus suffering. And I know it's supposed to make us feel grateful for what he did for us, but I always think about him suffering. So I don't like crosses.
Yeah. That one is very, very pretty. Bobby says, I've lived a fulfilled life. Well, bless your heart, Bobby. I'm excited to get to know you better, sir.
Oh, me too. I was talking to Derek. Derek and I were doing just a hangout yesterday, watching some boxing on TV. And we were talking about Bobby, how cool he was. You're a cool cat, Mr. Bobby, a cool cat.
Rebecca threw down his link. That's awesome. One of the best mods in the biz.
Yes, she is. Thank you, Rebecca. I should have did that, and I didn't because I'm wrapped up in my jewelry. Sorry, Bobby. But you get a chick around jewelry, and I'm sorry.
We got the bling bling syndrome. That's what I call it.
Kind of like guys in cars. I'm sure you can understand that, right, Bobby? Guys in cars. He's going, yeah, I understand.
Mary Beth says, I learned if you subscribe, we don't watch that word. I think we should, I don't know if you want to delete that, Kelly, but she does say if you just learned to subscribe to someone, watch at least one video or YouTube takes it. Yeah, make it stick, basically, is what you're saying.
Oh.
Leaving comments helps and keeping that stuck. But still, all the ones that I months ago subscribed to, I am not getting the notifications. So I've been just unsubbing and resubbing to them, and it works because I see all the ones.
Yep, it does. Kimmie, look at this. Do you like horses?
I do like horses.
Yeah,
it's on my plan someday to have a horse.
Check this out. Hang on. This is on a leather band. Oh, hang on.
That is amazing. I just sold a horse bangle.
Look, this is on an adjustable leather band.
Oh, that's cool. That should sell.
It's not your birthday coming up, is it?
Mine's in June 24th.
Well, guess what you're getting for your birthday?
Todd, I remember yours. When yours is because of the date of it.
I remember because your birthday is my wife's or my ex-wife's birthday. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you remember my birthday.
Kimmie, would you wear this?
I'm not so into the bangles, Mama, as much as or wrist things as much as I am rings and earrings and necklaces.
Okay.
Thing.
I was gonna give it to you for your birthday, but never mind.
Yeah, it's cute though. You should sell it because that will sell.
It will so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it will so.
Also, are you gonna go home, Betty?
Hey, Kimberly, who's your driver? Who do you like?
My favorite NASCAR driver?
Yep.
Well, currently, I like Joey Logano, who's number 22, and 22 happens to be my favorite number, and happens to be when my daughter's birthday is May 22nd.
Are you guys buying cars to send to Derek?
I have cars. I'm gonna bling up one of mine. Well, not pull it apart. So you can't pull it apart, but I could paint it. Because I want a glitter one. I gotta, have like some rainbow car or something.
You know what? I should send Belle's car in, the one that she learned numbers on. I have a car of hers that she learned numbers on. I should send that in, and that be my car.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. To do that.
What's the deal? I must have missed it. I missed that video.
NASCAR man. Yeah, well, he does his, he's doing it once a month, his little Hot Wheel races. Right. Yep. And he's not opposed to the idea of us sending cars in. You just can't pull them apart. Like, you can paint them custom-wise, but he doesn't want them to be pulled apart because, the people cheat. I was like, oh, man, I was going to stick pennies in mine. No.
Right. A little bit of lead.
Yeah, he might start doing it more often. I want to say
once a week, once a month.
Yeah, it won't be at least till the end of July or something like that. And it's the biggest thing is it just is a lot of room for him to set that up. Right. You have to rearrange.
Well, he doesn't know if he's having surgery yet or not.
He needs to sit on his knee before it goes.
I think he should have it up on a table, like a big 8-foot table. That way he's not crawling around on his knees down there.
He doesn't have one.
It's fun though to watch that. It's always when I have to go pick up my kids. So I asked him, I'm like, Derek, if we do the next race, I'm like, can you run? Because Braden loves watching him when he does that. I'm like, can you do it at a half an hour or have Braden's car run in one of the later ones so that Braden can actually see it go? Because we're usually in the car and there's one area that the service cuts out. So I just don't want him to miss it. I mean, if he can't do that, that's fine. But he was totally all about it. He's like, of course. Yeah, that is so awesome. Derek is a sweet guy. He is, right? He's like, I keep telling everybody, Derek is like an onion, man. You just keep moving layers, and it's amazing. All these talents that man has and all the things that he's into.
Cars and sports cards.
Yeah, then he does his ceramic videos. Like, I'm just so amazed at how talented and how
that's like therapy for him.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's his therapy. His therapist wants him to do that for his dexterity.
Rebecca says not just guys love cars; she does too.
Yeah. I do not know what this is.
When's your birthday, Rebecca? Maybe you've told me this. I'm terrible at remembering birthdays, honestly.
Oh.
Rebecca, answer me. Tell me when your birthday is.
Just go and look, lady.
Tell me your blood type too. No, I'm just kidding.
I think Rebecca and Joanna were talking about stealing me. I don't know who's coming up this way or what, but they were going to kidnap me. And
yeah, what?
That sounds creepy.
I know. I think to go mushroom hunting or something.
I don't know. That's like Joanna for sure. So
yeah, that's Joanna.
I was like, that's cool.
That would be fun. I bet Caroline would like that.
Yeah, she would. It'd be dangerous for her though.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't know much about mushrooms.
You gotta know which ones to get.
Yeah.
Sing that, Kimmie.
That's so hard I can remember.
Caroline. Ooh, ooh, Good times never felt so good.
Mm-hmm. Rebecca's birthday is July 26th. So 1 month and 2 days after me.
Oh wait, June 24th. Okay, it's not the same day. It's July 24th. Phew.
Oh,
That's good.
That makes a difference. Well,
It just dawned on me.
so cute. I don't know if I've showed you this cup, Mama, but I drink out of this, or even Todd. I drink out of this cup quite often.
Let me see.
I usually don't turn it around.
You're on my channel. It's okay. What's it say?
Says screw everything.
Yep, that's cute. That is cute.
I love coffee mugs, especially if they say something, that's very humorous on one side, because then it's always like, especially if I'm live, it just makes me laugh.
Well, I got this one. This only holds 1 cup, but look what mine says.
Do what you
Love.
Love. That's cute. I love the little pink and white too.
Yep, so I had to get that.
I had this one cup that I loved. It said killing this mom thing. And I was like feeling it, I was like,
Yeah.
Somebody gave me that cup. And they gave it to me. They said, you're an awesome mom. The cup seemed appropriate. And I was like, right on. I had that cup for 1 week. Only because my big old kidneys up here, I put it in the microwave and forgot about the little gold part at the top. And it was a nice fireworks show all up in my microwave.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was not killing a mom thing that day. I almost burnt the house down.
Well, that's okay.
Rebecca says, why is she the only one in the chat? Because you're just awesome like that. Here, I'll be in the chat. See? All right.
There's probably nobody left in the chat. We probably bored them all.
People multitask. You get further into a stream and you just start kind of multitasking, or I'll put people up on my TV. That's what I was doing watching Craig the other day. I had him up on my big screen TV. And when I do that and I make the video larger, then I don't see the chat at all. I'm actually going to head out so I can call this lady and hear her voice.
Call her. I'm going to head out too because I'm going to go eat.
I have to go talk to you.
Sounds good. We'll just leave the video running and I'll just be here.
You want me to? I will.
No, I'm just joking.
Are you going to go live on your channel, Todd? I'll watch you.
What time is it? 1:30? 2:33? I need to. So I'll probably take a 15-minute intermission and then come back on all ready to rock.
Okay.
I'll tune into you. I'll tune into you, brother.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I will see you ladies later.
See ya.
Bye. 1438.
1438.
1, 4, 3. Oh, yeah. Hey. Adios.
Bye. Love you. Bye, Kimmie.
I'm going to head off too. Bye. Love you all. Chat. Love you, Kelly. Thank you for letting me hang out with you.
Oh, pleasure.
Okay, I'll let you know about the Doge.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, honey. Goodbye, everybody in chat. Love you. We'll see you soon, guys. Bye.